let's raise some ruckus, baby. What do you say?
Raise some hell.
Let's raise some hell.
I say let's raise some ruckus.
No, I say let's raise some Kaine.
Let's raise some Kaine!
Yeah, let's raise some. Yeah. Oh man, you got to watch that whole video, Reggie. That video is hilarious.
That's pretty lit, brother.
The song's fun. The song is fun, but that video, man, woo, that video was rough. What is going on? It's your boy Preston, Phat Samurai Guy, back again. And it has been a while since I hung out with my brother from another mother, Radical Reggie. Welcome back, brother. How are you?
I'm good, man. Glad to be back, man. I am excited to talk about movies, video games with you. It feels like forever. You know, life it gets busy for us, you know, and it's tough, but I'm glad we're able to make the time to still do these live streams and just hang out. So, glad to be back.
Man. Yeah. Reggie's been a regular on the channel for several years now. We reviewed some classics, some Surviving the Game. I mean, so many
barrel.
That's right. Always check the barrel, baby. That's right. The Stepfather movies.
Oh my God,
have fun here. That's what it's all about. And I have had a movie channel for several years now. Seems like a million years at this point. But once in a while, me and Reggie will hang out, and shout out to Joe Valley from Media Glitch, and we'll talk video games. Actually, the last time Reggie was on the channel hanging out, shout out to James Couchet. We all three of us hung out, and we had a really awesome discussion about action movies that were turned into video games. So yeah, if you guys have not seen that video, please check it out because it took me 5 billion hours to edit.
That was a fun one.
Please watch it. But yeah, it's great to see everyone from the Movie Dojo Army. Shout out to all our channel members and patrons. Thank you so much for continuing to support the channel. And we got the Radical Army watching as well. So shout out to you guys watching. But yeah, let's go down the line here. We're gonna it's just a hangout, catching up because I haven't seen this brother in forever. So we're just catching up, and we have we're gonna be talking games and movies, but we got some pickups. What?
Yeah.
We got some pickups. We're gonna go over our pickups, so let you guys know.
And just to let everybody know too that Preston, you got a PS5 recently, so you're in the game now.
Well, I've had it for I think 2 years.
Well, really? Oh wow!
I think 2 years or a year. I think I've had it, and it feels like 2 years.
Yeah.
And I've just now been using it for not just entertainment purposes. I've actually been gaming recently. I've gotten back into it. I'm in the gaming mood. What? Kung Fu, son.
Yep.
Kung Fu Electric Boogaloo. I am in the mood, baby. And I have been inspired. I mean, not just from Joe Valley, from Media Glitch and Radical Reggie, but all the YouTube gamers out there. I've been watching a lot of their videos, and I'm like, you know what? They seem like that they're having so much fun, and I'm having fun watching them have fun. And I was like, you know what? I miss this. Because I have such a passion for movies, but I miss gaming.
Yeah.
And so, I've been gaming a lot lately. I've been playing. And now, shout out, I got to show the banner here. Coming soon, coming soon. Shout out to the Movie Dojo Army Lieutenant Nina Lusick. That's right. Artist and actor. Yes, he helped make this banner for me. Your boy is going to be starting a gaming channel. That's right. Phat Samurai Gaming, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be starting that very soon. I'll let you guys know when that's up and ready. And going to be doing some Let's Plays and some video game reviews and doing some more discussions, of course, with the Radical One. But yeah, Phat Samurai Gaming coming really soon just for fun. Plus, it'll motivate me to actually play more.
Well, also, too, for people who don't know, me and you played Resident Evil 6 a couple of years ago, and that was a fun stream. If you guys haven't seen that, like,
please watch those, guys, because
some hilarious moments.
Hilarious! Oh my god! I mean, because I am not the greatest gamer of all time, but that leads to the comedy. So, but yeah, let's see who's here. What legends are in the house? Hold on, let me scroll up.
Maybe Sexy Sumo is here.
He might be. Severio, there you go. He's got his ice sandwich. All right. Good to see everyone. Theodore in the house. Greetings. Heather, there we go. Certified Badass channel member. That's right. You guys could become channel members for exclusive content just for 99 cents. Check out the join button above. There we go. She's saying hello. We got Gabriel in the house. Who else we got? Nate Dogs, video game lover 58. We got Enzaru, Brian Sanchez. Who else we got? Dirk Lewis in the house. Brad. There we go. Super Miguel. There we go. Laura in
Miguel there. Okay.
Yeah, Laura in the house. The Axiom Eric. There we go. Catching up. Adam Evans. Yes. All right. There you go. Ice cream sandwich. There you go. I thought that's what you meant, Severio. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in. We got Mikey in the house. Let's jump right into our pickups. Let's have some fun here. And I'll go first. We'll go back and forth. But yeah, I've kind of like been in the mood. Plus, watching Reggie's videos, I'm just like, oh man, I gotta get that. I gotta get that. I gotta get that. At some point in the future when Samurai Guy gets some money. But I was like, you know what? Let me start small. Let me start with some stuff that's cheap and fun. Because you remember, Reggie? Remember when video games were fun? Mm-hmm. You remember that? Right?
Yeah.
You get so many of these big budget, $5 billion AAA games out there that are not fun. Sometimes it's not all about the graphics. Yeah. Sometimes it's about the gameplay. And that's all you need, right?
Exactly.
You know what's funny? What's funny is so many people are now going back to Battlefield 3. And they're like going crazy with Battlefield 3. They're like, oh my God, this game's amazing. Like recent gamers are playing Battlefield 3. And it's old. And they're like, they don't give a fuck about the graphics. They're just having a blast playing Battlefield 3. So I'm going to start up first. So these I got on the cheapie, $10 to $15 and up. Here we go. I'm going to start with Aliens Fireteam Elite.
Nice.
Yes, I've heard good things about this. Reggie, does this have? I mean, this looks like a blast.
It is.
Just hooking up with a whole bunch of other team members and just kicking ass. Now, does this have local co-op? Or is it online only co-op?
I think it's online only because local co-op you would have to have split screen. I don't think they really focus on that. But that one you could play up to 3 players online together. It should have been 4. I don't know why they didn't do it because that's why I didn't play with Media Glitch. I decided to be the 4th man out, and they played it together and beat it. But it's just like World War Z if you play that game. So like it's a lot of fun. You kind of like that one too, but this one's just more straightforward, I would say. I mean, aliens in this game are crazy, so you got to be ready. But it's just like Alien 2. Like if Alien 2 was a video game, this is it right here. So perfect.
Okay, nice. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this out and get my ass kicked because it's gonna happen.
It'll be fun though.
All right, cool. Maybe I can jump on a game with you, Reggie, and we can stream it or something.
Definitely, 100%. So I'm gonna go down the list here. So the first game here, I'm gonna show you guys is RoboCop. Now, RoboCop, for the PS5 and exclusive. Awesome game. It takes place after RoboCop 1 and before Part 2. Because we know that RoboCop 2, the story with that one was kind of all over the place. It could have been a really good movie, but unfortunately it didn't. I don't know. It could have been I like it. It's really violent, but
I love the movie. Missing. I hated RoboCop 2 at when I first saw it.
Yeah,
because then time went by, and I'm like, okay, I see what they're trying to do. I love this movie now.
Right. It just should have been more like about him and his family, his past, and everything like that. They kind of went all over the place with it. I did like Kaine, and that and that scene with Kaine and the freaking like in that with the eyes and the brain. That was a creepy scene. But
Nuke.
Yeah, I know, right? But this is an awesome game. They got the original actor to come back and do the voice for RoboCop. I just forgot his name for some reason right now.
Peter Weller.
Peter Weller came back and did the voice for RoboCop, so it really feels authentic. And your choices matter in this game. Like, I'll give you an example. If you see a kid spray painting a wall, you could arrest him or you could let him go. If you let him go with a warning, you come back the next day, there'll be a mural of RoboCop on the wall. So it's like your choices really have like real action. So it's really cool.
Wow.
Stuff, so.
Okay. Nice.
And it's a game that kind of gives him his humanity, like he just shows RoboCop's not all about protocol. Like he's still Alex Murphy under that thing. So it's pretty cool. So
that's awesome. How cool is that?
Oh, sorry, I got all blurry.
No, it's all good. Nice.
Yeah, good work.
And yes, you are correct, Severio. It is the best sequel. RoboCop 2 is the best sequel. Oh, RoboCop 3, don't get me started. RoboCop 3. There's some parts of RoboCop 3 that are entertaining, but let's be honest. I think overall we were disappointed, not just with the movie, but because it was.
Well, one scene I remember in RoboCop Part 3 that I remember the most is when that guy was laying sitting in his chair watching TV, and that big wrecking ball just came through his wall. Because in the beginning of the movie, they're tearing down the apartment building because OCP wants to move in and take over. So they're actually literally like bulldozing the place while people are living there. So that part was just hilarious to me. But yeah.
Well, it's all about RoboCop getting in that pimp car, and then the guy blows up every part of the pimp car except RoboCop, and RoboCop is still chasing the van. I was like, is this a comedy? He's still chasing the van, and there's no doors, and he's still driving, and they have the heroic RoboCop music playing while it's hilarious. So there's some entertainment to be found, and yes, cyborg ninjas. I'm all about cyborg ninjas, but not when their faces look like this.
Yeah. I remember when the jaw got dislocated to that scene, like what is going on here?
And his face looked all fucked up. I was just like, well, no, I can't take him serious. I can't take this seriously now. I can see RoboCop 3 being bad for some people. Like they enjoyed it. It's so bad, but it's good. I can see that. So
maybe we should do a video about it in the future.
Yeah, we should. Rogue City's between RoboCop 2 and 3. There we go.
Between 2 and 3. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
There we go. No. Chat's here to chat. Chat's got our back here. Nice, man. Nice pickup. And then I'm gonna have to get some RoboCop for sure. I'm just catching up on chat here. There we go. What's up, Mark? Saying what's going on. What's up, Preston and Reggie? Yes.
How you doing, Mark?
Yes. Oh. But it's not just about RoboCop 3. I'm sure a lot of you out there, some of you know, but has anyone seen the TV show based in Canada, RoboCop TV series? Has anyone seen that?
Dude.
Where it was like, because it's TV and it can't be violent, right? So instead of RoboCop shooting motherfucker, he would shoot like the something above to fall.
Or he pulled a rug under him or something like that, or if they run. Yeah, it's so silly, dude. It's so weird.
Well, have you guys seen the TV movies? They made other TV specials after that. I think there were like 4 TV special, like little mini movies.
Yeah,
they made years later. Those weren't good either. I want to revisit those because I haven't seen them in years.
Yeah, and RoboCop, he gets tore up in those movies too. I remember one movie or the series, he got like a hole blown through him. I was like, geez, dude, like he gets his butt kicked in the series, folks. So if you and he's a robot, so it's technically it's not violent, or whatever. So it's like, yeah.
All right, next pickup here. Now I heard this. This is the complete opposite of what I was saying earlier. It's not just about the graphics; it's about the gameplay, right? This is the complete opposite that I've heard about this game. I heard this game has amazing graphics, but not the best gameplay. But it was so cheap. I think I got this for like $8. So I was like, fuck it. We got the Callisto Protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like $8, and I was in the survival horror horror game mode, and I was like, dude, this is like $8, like brand new. I got it for $8. They were trying to get rid of this.
Yeah, it's a solid game. You just have to change the controls for it. I'll tell you how to do that later. Like there's a part in the game where people were arguing about how the controls are. It was just annoying. So if you turn that off, the game is fine. But it came out kind of not patched properly. There were some issues with it. So the sales kind of dipped off from that, because if a game kind of gets released broken, people they'll turn to something else. But they did patch it and fix it, so you'll get the better version of it. But that was probably the issue why it didn't sell well. But I have it too, and I haven't even played it yet either.
You haven't played it? Okay. There we go. Lando here saying it's underrated. All right.
It's made by the same people who made Dead Space.
Ooh.
I think so. The first one. Am I right, Lando? Hopefully I'm right.
Dude, Dead Space. Yeah, that was one. I've only beaten the first one. I haven't played the second one. I know I'm fired. But the first one, dude, that was scary shit, bro.
Yeah, man. The second one
the second one's scarier.
Yeah, it's an argument between part 1 and 2. I prefer part 2 because I just like some of the stuff that happened in that one. But part 1 still got some stuff in it, man. It's really up in the air which one is like scarier or better, but they're both like great games. So yeah, you definitely should play part 2 if you get a chance. But part 2 is only on PS3 and 360. So there's no
remaster. There's no remaster for part 2.
They might be making one because they made a remaster of part 1 on PS5. So I'm hoping they remake part 2, 3, and then hopefully we'll get a 4. But yeah.
What's up, Jason X? How you doing, man? Love that name.
Jason X in the house.
Well, yes, Diet Dead Space. I'm looking forward to checking out some Diet Dead Space. Hopefully, it's at least a good time, So
right on.
What's up, Kathleen? How you doing? Good to see her. Good to see you. All right.
All right. So
you're next.
My next game, I guess I'm just going to talk about an older one. I haven't talked about this with you yet. Okay. But we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the PlayStation 5. Yes. I like playing as the victims because it's so thrilling. It's basically survival horror, the game of cat and mouse. So you're trying to escape the farm or wherever location you're at. It could be the gas station, the farm, slaughterhouse, all that stuff. And you're trying to escape the family. And they are after you. It's Leatherface. There's Sissy. There's the dude with the knife. I can't remember. There's the hitchhiker, which is annoying as hell. And the cook is always listening for you. And, and the mother, So it's pretty creepy because every match is different because you're going against other players. Yeah. So you have to team up and try to find a way to escape. And it could be pretty twisted because basically if Leatherface is on the map, you can always hear his chainsaw cranking up, but you don't know where he's at. So it always keeps you very tense. You know what I mean? That. So, and they got the violent kill. So if they catch you, you're going to get a violent death. And it's pretty brutal. But you can see me here hiding in the brush. They can't see you unless you're moving. But very tense stuff. I mean, are you a big Chainsaw Massacre fan?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this game
is this game from the people that did the Jason Friday 13th game?
It is. And you can tell they did a much better job on this game because the Friday 13th game is pretty much broken now. Like people working with Jason and setting you up to get killed when you're trying to play as a survivor. So it's pretty annoying. But that game goes offline this year. You won't be able to play it online anymore because they pretty much abandoned it. But this is the next game they worked on. Hopefully this one will be something they stick with. But yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, find a way off the map alive.
Nice. That's what's up. Oh yeah. Yeah. Got kill that bitch Leatherface. Get that bitch Leatherface.
The kill I remember from the Chainsaw Massacre is the biker dude where he landed on the chainsaw and the Leatherface turned it on while it was under him. And then you can see that was insane, dude.
That's what's up. That's why we're here. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out too. This one I got another one on the cheap here. The arcade game. I think I talked about this on when I was with you on Joe Valley's channel, and I think he asked me what was the game that got me into video games like hardcore, right? And it was what blew me away, I think, in the arcade, and it was when Double Dragon came out, the original Double Dragon. I was in a bowling alley, and I came across it there, and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then just putting a quarter in, being able to pick up a baseball bat and hit somebody with it. I was like, it was amazing back then. All right. So I came across this. This looked fun. But we have Double Dragon Gaiden Rise of the Dragons.
That one's
on
online.
The cheap. Got this on the cheap.
Look at you, man. You're on it.
But yeah, have you played this one, Reggie?
Yeah, I played it a year ago when it first came out, and they built on it too. They added some free content, like extra characters, and now you can play online with folks. So it's a really fun game. Yeah, it's more of like a roguelike game, a roguelike beat 'em up. So you're kind of leveling up as you go on. But it's pretty fun.
But yeah, it looks like the design, they kind of went a little bit of the cute chibi type of artwork, but it's still, as long as it still looked like badass, still looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might have to get on that, Reggie, play that one together.
Right on. My next game is, think of like a Devil May Cry if it was a 2D game, and then you got Slave Zero X. So Slave Zero X, you get into this crazy armor, and the armor can do all these crazy moves, cut people up. It's very arcadey, as you can see.
This looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to launch these guys in the air so I can do these air combo attacks, but I'm not very good at it yet. But
yeah,
this game is brutal, man. You fight some crazy bosses in it too. Like, it's like insane. And what happened with why I found out about this game, my buddy Elvis gifted me the Switch version, and I said, man, I was playing it. I said, oh my God, I like this game a lot, dude. Like, I had to get the PS5 version too, because I got the collector's edition game with soundtrack and all that good stuff. But
bro, this looks sick.
Yeah, it's kind of tough too. You got to make sure you can't just attack everybody. You got to learn how to block and like do counterattacks too. Yeah. But dude, it is like, dude, you fight some crazy guys in this game. It's like really on point. So a lot of people like those combo based beat 'em ups.
Yeah,
this game would be right up your alley and everything. So yeah,
if there was an anime of this, I would watch it.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty brutal. You know?
Yeah, this looks fucking amazing, man. Like the art design's almost like a kind of like a 2.5
Yeah, exactly. And the game was only like $20. I was like, dude, $20.
What?
Yeah, $20
for PS5.
For PS5, yeah. There's so many PS5 games out there. A lot of them aren't getting noticed. So, the price drops or whatever. So yeah, Slave Zero is one of them.
Yo, let's go. Slave Zero X. That's what's up. Nice. That looks sick, man.
Yeah.
And speaking of looking sick, I think you recommended this one. Again, I miss having fun with video games. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I know there's tons of big budget open world stuff out there, and that's great, right? But sometimes you just need something to just pick up and play and just have fun. But we have Fight and Rage. What?
Yep.
Fight and Rage. Oh yeah. This looks
That's
like
my game.
This looks like a fun beat 'em up, man. Really enjoyed like the trailer to this. I think I've seen some of the footage on your channel as well. But yeah, another cheap pickup. Fight and Rage, man. Beat 'em up. Samurai Guy. I'm old school, so see this gray hair right here? Samurai the White. I'm gonna be changing my name now. But yeah, I'm always down for a fun beat 'em up, man. Always down. Speaking of beat 'em ups, there's some kind of Neo Geo beat 'em up that's coming out soon. That's getting some buzz. What's the name of that one? You know which one I'm talking about? There's like 3 characters. One of them is like a robot. It's like a white dude, and then
I saw a video on it the other day
with an afro.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but yeah, it's coming out for Neo Geo cartridge. It's like, it's gonna be like a $300 game. I was hoping they would make it look. I hope they put it on other platforms so they can make money on it, so everybody can play it. But for the hardcore, it was really meant to be on the Neo Geo, which I get. But yeah, I'm not trying to buy no $300-$400 cart. You know what I mean? Like, no way. But if they make the game, they release the game besides that, like more people will get their eyes on it and play. But it looked pretty cool. It looked interesting. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, once you said $300, this is how I was reacting internally.
It's very so. Yes.
I was like $300. What? What? What do we got up next?
I love Terry Silver.
Next. Oh yeah.
So this one's gonna intrigue you. I know you're a big horror fan. You love the Halloween movies. You love Evil Dead. Well, I got the best combination for you.
Oh, we got it.
I got it, man.
He's got it.
the combination game of Halloween, where you play as Michael Myers and you go through the town, and yeah, it's pretty brutal. It's like a crossover between Evil Dead 2. So they're like you can see like Michael Myers, he could hop in the Oldsmobile and run people over and everything like that. It's hilarious stuff. But it's pretty legit, man. Like I like it a lot so far. I think it was a little bit on the more expensive side. It should have been like more, to me, like a $30 game. They're trying to charge $50 for it, but I give them a little credit because, you know, not a lot of people are making good games like these. Now, I'm not saying it's great yet because I haven't got all the way through it, but still the effort they made for a game like this, I think is pretty cool. So you see Ash revving up the chainsaw, and he's ready to go. Now,
it's kind of like it's two games then you're paying for. Right?
Two games in one, and they kind of link into each other too in certain parts. So yeah,
dude, this is right up my alley, man. That's it. Samurai Guy's gonna get it. This will be one of the first games I play and review on Phat Samurai Gaming coming soon. But yeah, this looks epic. This is my shit right here.
And they had a collector's edition for it too. I opted for they ended up canceling the collector's edition for the PS4, and I wanted to get the game on PS4, so I just went ahead and got this one. But yeah, there's a collector's edition on PS5 and Switch. It's like $100. I don't know if you want to spend that much money for it, but the regular game goes for $50. If you want to buy them online digital, then you could pay like $15 a piece for them. I can't remember, but yeah.
Gotcha. We have a question here from Mark. He says, do you guys tend to buy games well after release date when the prices are down, or a mix of the new releases also?
For me, it depends if I'm going to play it or not. So if I know the game's going to be widely available, it's not like a limited print game. You know, I could wait. You know, obviously we got some sales coming up for Black Friday. Everybody's excited about that, even though Black Friday's been cheating people for years with they'll say something's on sale, and then you pick up the note, and then the same price was the last week's price, but it's just not,
ridiculous, bro.
They got called out for that.
I was like, even on some, you might get lucky on Amazon, the website, but sometimes on Amazon, I'm like, wait a minute. This 4K Steelbook was not $40 originally.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden it was $40, dropped down to $30. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. This 4K Steelbook was $25 last week.
Mm-hmm.
But for the Black Friday sale, it's $30.
It's the same price.
Like,
and what the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah, don't be duped, folks. Keep an eye out for the.
Don't be a Black Friday fool. Yeah, that's.
Laura here says, try Shredder's Revenge. I do have this digitally. I haven't played it yet. Like I said, I'm just now getting back into gaming. But you know what pisses me off though is it wasn't available physical at all. It was just digital for a while. So if I knew it was going to get a physical release, I would have just waited and bought it physically. I was like, oh, damn it. Oh,
well, now they got the new physical for that game that's coming out. It has the two new characters on it. Mono Gecko, or I can't remember his name, and Mona Lisa are the two extra characters they added to it. So you can get the
previous they unlocked Yojimbo, right?
Yeah, he was on the previous version. I got Dimension X one. So yeah, he's on that one. But it's a great game. We can play online together too.
Yeah, this one's on the list too. It's on the list, Golden State. I got to get that one as well. But we're going to keep it beat 'em ups here. And I think I saw this on your channel too, Reggie. We got Jitsu Squad.
Yes, that's an excellent one.
Squad. This looked like a lot of fun, dude.
Oh yeah, Jitsu Squad is on point, man.
Yeah. Beat 'em up action. Yeah, but yeah, this looks like a. Is this 4 players?
It's but it's co-op. It's not online.
Okay. So we can't play together.
No, well, we can if we use SharePlay, but we got to have really good internet connection to do it.
Okay.
So SharePlay is basically like I would be your second player controller at your house, and then I would take control of it and go from there.
That's awesome. I don't think I've ever done that before, but yeah, Jitsu Squad looked like a lot of fun. Love the fun cartoony designs. Everyone's got swords. You know, hack and slash, son. Let's go. But yeah, another game on the cheap.
Yep. Exactly. So, yeah. Okay, so I was a bit disappointed with this game because it arrived in rough shape. But the game, not physically the game itself, but just the game like itself is in rough shape. You know, it needed some patches to fix some issues, and it still does. But the reason I wanted to support it because it is a fighting game, and the developer put a lot of time into it, and he did it by himself pretty much. So that's pretty impressed with that. But I feel like if he had a team working with him, it wouldn't have been released with these problems. But
gotcha.
It is Blazing Strike. This is a 2D fighting game. You can see it's kind of reminiscent of something like Street Fighter 3 with the sprite-based work.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Lots of like cool moves, cool characters. I got to get used to the rush system. The rush system is something that you use in the game to do combos with. But yeah, it looks great, and they just need to fix some issues with the arcade mode and the story mode, because the game tells you to play the story mode, and the story mode is like 2 hours, and you can't like leave, or you have to start it all over again. So
Really?
it's kind of annoying. Yeah, you can't save at certain spots and move, to come back later. They want you to go through it all now, and it's all like really it's all through text and everything. So it's annoying. Like I'm not trying to read all that, like a comic book. Like
it's like me and Reggie, we're down for the old school, but
yeah.
that old school.
exactly. So yeah, man, you see the characters here look really great, man. So I'm looking at so he's going to release two new characters for it pretty soon. But yeah, this is Blazing Strike. Definitely a game that has potential.
Okay.
But we'll see if it ever reaches that. So yeah.
So it's not King of Fighters level yet.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But it's pretty good. Like if you get it on the cheap, is it a cheap purchase?
Yeah. It's above average, I would say.
Okay. All right. Nice. There we go. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Nice. They got another classic one. Are you going to get that Capcom fighting collection? There's like
I already got notification for the Switch, and it's coming out next week. So
Good.
I'll have those as soon as they release them.
Why did I even ask that question?
Well, a licensed Marvel game is like rare these days. So you want to hop on that stuff, because they lose a license, then that stuff becomes like So it's good to have it as a physical. So yep.
Nice. Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun too. Eventually, I'll get that at some point. Did you get it for the PS4
and Switch?
Okay, help answer this question for me, Reggie.
Sure.
I've been noticing. I'm like, there's something came out digitally. I want to see, just for shits and giggles. Hell freezes over. There might actually be a physical release for it that's not limited run games or something like that. And then I go type it up like on Amazon or whatever, and it's only released for PS4 physical, but not for PS5. I find more PS4 digital releases physical than PS5. Why? Do you know why that is?
I'm not sure, but I know they're trying to move away from PS4 physicals. They're kind of making games that are usually on PS4 be on PS5.
Yeah,
it's kind of annoying to me. But
like the Turrican games, I think the Turrican collections, I think they only have physical PS4 releases. I couldn't find PS5 physical releases.
Well, they were released years ago, like those Turrican collections. So like even before the PS5 was released. So that's probably why you haven't seen a lot of those on there. You got to look at the release dates and where the PS5 falls in.
Right.
But you'll see more releases for the PS5 coming up soon when it comes to those games, possibly. We'll see. I'm
probably going to be buying doing a PS4 game purchase dipping, at some point.
Hey, they're on the cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like,
dude,
you can play them on your PS5.
Yeah. Oh, Golden State's my friend. Yo, that's what's up. Saturday Night Slam Masters, baby. Yeah. I enjoyed that game, man. That was a lot of fun. That would be awesome if they did bring that back and remaster it or remake it, kind of modern. That would be sick.
They're talking about it possibly, because Saturday Night Slime Masters, I think they might get released in the next Capcom collection.
Oh, okay, all right.
It would be that game and its sequel. A lot of people don't know that. It has an arcade only sequel.
Yeah, I've never played the sequel. Was it any good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really good. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And then that might bring them interest to bring part 3 out. Make a part 3. Okay. Who knows?
Dude, that'd be sick. But nice. All right. Again, on the cheap, and this looks fun. I think this is a remaster of an older game. But we got Pac-Man World Repack. Yeah, it's kind of like an action platformer. Again, on the cheap, kind of really cheap. But I heard good things about it. I heard this was a lot of fun. I don't know if there was a sequel to this. This might be a sequel to this too, like an old school sequel. I don't know if they remastered that. But
maybe
if any of these games I'm holding up, chat, let me know if you've played any of these games and give us your thoughts on them. But yeah, this looked like a fun action little platformer. Lady Fat Blood, I could see her getting down on this and playing that. So yeah, Pac-Man World Repack.
Right on, brother. All right, so next game here is more survival horror. And brother, I hope you play this eventually when it becomes cheaper. I think it's the lowest I've seen is go for $30 right now, but you'll probably be able to find it for $20, maybe during Black Friday. But we have here Alone in the Dark.
Woo.
Yeah, Alone in the Dark, man.
It's the one David Arbor was in, right?
Is he the guy from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
there he is, looking all crazy.
Yeah.
I seen him in a movie where he was like this kidnapper of this kid, and he was going against Liam Neeson, and he was so creepy in that movie, man. I forgot what it was called, but
oh yeah.
Here he's playing Alone in the Dark, and this is a remake of the original game, which I have never played. So in the original Alone in the Dark, you got to play as 2 characters and everything. But I'm going to play as Edward Carnby because he's the main guy. Yeah. And you go to this institution where these people are like, I won't say they're crazy, but they got issues. And you're going around, and you end up like going in different doors, and you end up in like another dimension, and it's really creepy, man. Like there's a part in the game in the beginning where you in this room, and you go out on the balcony, and there's like another town on the other side, and it's all dark and everything. It's so trippy. Like right here, as you're seeing here, you're like another town and everything like that. So the game has some really cool stuff to it. The only sad part is, I guess they didn't make the numbers they wanted with this game, so they disbanded the studio. So we probably won't be getting another Alone in the Dark game for a long time again. But they did a really good job on this one, and it has multiple endings. It is very creepy. You fight some crazy monsters, and
let's go.
Just make sure you play this, with people around. Don't play Alone in the Dark.
Look at that. Look at that, man. That looks cool.
It's great, man. And it's got some puzzles in it. Some of them are annoying, but the puzzles just try to break up the action so you don't go through the game too fast, which I get. But nowadays, I'm like, man, forget that. I want to get through it. So yeah, Alone in the Dark for PS5 and the Xbox. Check it out if you.
Nice. It looks like it would have been a cool movie.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Alone in the Dark. Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm catching up on chat's questions here. Here we go. Radical Reggie, are you excited for the newest Nosferatu movie coming out at the end of this year?
No, I haven't even heard of it. So we got a new Dracula movie coming out, huh?
Yeah. So
no, I didn't know.
I'm already sold. The director's done really good work, but I'm already sold on the fact that William Dafoe is basically the insane, crazy vampire hunter Van Helsing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he was Dracula. I was like, either one. It's pretty well, cool.
He did play a version. Do you remember that movie? What was it? Help me out, chat. Was it Shadow of the Vampire or something like that? It was almost like a dark comedy, and it was John Malkovich, I believe. So what they did was they played off of the legend of the original Nosferatu, the silent film, black and white silent film.
Mm-hmm.
So they did a little fun spin-off idea of, hey, it wasn't really an actor. We just got a real vampire to play the part. So that movie, even though it's a silent film, right? Mm-hmm. But in real life, Nosferatu is a real vampire played by William Dafoe. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen that. Help me out. Shadow of the Vampire. There we go. I just want to make sure.
Is that what it's called? Right. The first movie I saw William Dafoe in is Speed 2, Cruise Control. You got to imagine how intense that was.
Give me back my hostage.
I know, right? 17 knots and climbing. Like, oh gosh. But he was a great villain, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the villain of villains. Like, you remember the ending at the end where he was pretty much the end for him, and he just laughed like the whole time. Like, he saw he's about to, he just laughed with a big smile. I thought that was great. Like, if you're gonna go out with some style, and he did.
Yeah, you got to do it. But yeah, Shadow of the Vampire, chat. Let us know if you guys seen that movie. But yeah, Dafoe played Nosferatu, and there's no one. It should be good. That director, I don't think he's had a miss yet.
Okay,
it should be good. So let me see. Have you played Stellar Blade, Reggie?
I have not. I've avoided it because it was too expensive. It was $70. I was like, no way.
Oh no. There we go. 2000 Shadow of the Vampire came out. There you go. Yeah. Have you seen the trailer? Now this, you guys know I love my B movies. I love my schlock. Have you seen Werewolves with Frank Grillo? Have you seen that trailer?
Mm-mm.
So imagine The Purge, but instead of people running around trying to kill everyone, it's werewolves on the loose.
Ooh.
Dude, and it's Frank Grillo and is trying to survive with this group of people, which is kind of funny because if you think about it, he was in the second Purge movie.
Really? I mean,
but
getting torn apart by a werewolf, that's pretty messed up.
We got Denver Gamer in the house. There we go. What's up, Denver Gamer? Yeah, good to see you. All right, let's keep it going here. Reggie's on point with them pickups. This one got this one for Lady Fat Blood. This is one of our favorite series, video game series. the Ratchet and Clank series. So sorry about the stickers. We still got stickers on it. But we got Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And I was watching her play this as action platformer shooter game. I was watching her play this, and I was like, dude, these graphics are insane. And I think this is like PS5 launch title, I believe. That's how old this is.
Yeah.
And the graphics are like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, it looked like she was having fun with this. I think she was more partial with the OG Ratchet and Clank, but in terms of like graphics and gameplay, it looks like she had fun with that. So there we go. Yeah. Will I play it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What we got next?
You're gonna probably be excited for this one. It's one of your favorite horror movies.
All right.
Let's just say when you watch this movie, you have to be very quiet. So we have A Quiet Place for PS5. This is a survival horror game that takes place during the whole epidemic. When it first started, the whole attack started. And you play as this pregnant girl, and you and her boyfriend are trying to survive. Now, it is very creepy because you have to be quiet. You know, you got to be, you'll get this, there's a part in the game where you'll get this radio device, and it'll tell you how loud you're being, and it'll tell you the limit, and you can't go over that limit for a certain amount of time, or else they'll come after you. And once they know where you're at, I mean, you can't fight back, obviously.
Okay.
So it's a twist. There's this part, I was in the hospital, and their alarm went off, and these things broke in. And we're stalking us. It was pretty terrifying. So you see, that's the monitor right there. So you can't go up above that blue part there. You know, you see me taking my steps and everything like that. Being very careful. Yeah. And then you can see the monster here lurking. And you gotta be very quiet, man. It's just like it's a trip. They catch you. Oh man, you meet a violent end. So nice. Quiet Place for PS5 and Xbox. Definitely a interesting game to check out this holiday season. I have not beaten it yet because I had to leave town before I could finish the game, but it's a trip and it's definitely worth $30. So I'll just leave it at that. So yeah.
All right. The Quiet Place. You know, I seen the first movie before the hype. Mm-hmm. Before the hype, I saw the first movie and I really enjoyed it. I still have not seen the second one and the spinoff and the prequel, whatever they got going on now. Have you seen the others? Have you seen the other Quiet Place movies?
Yeah, I seen the first one. I seen the second one. I didn't see the other one, the side one they made. I forgot what that one's called.
Let us know, Chad, if you guys have seen the other Quiet Place movies. It's like a sequel, prequel, and then there's like another one, right? Let us know if you thought about what you thought about those films, and should we review the franchise? You want me and Reggie to review the franchise? That might be fun. Yeah, that might be fun, man. Yeah, I'm still tripping out that we're getting a 28 years later movie, bro. That's insane.
They've been trying to. They finished. I already finished filming it, thankfully. So hopefully, I don't know. I guess it's coming out sometime next year. But they got Murphy. I can't remember how to pronounce his first name, but the guy from the first movie is coming back for the third movie. Cillian Murphy. Yeah. They've been talking about this movie coming out ever since the 28 weeks later came out. Like we were hoping we would get something after that, but
dude, 28 weeks. People sleep on that movie. That's a good movie, dude.
It is, dude. And you'll see a lot of your action stars today in that movie. Like Jeremy Renner is in it, and he played a really good role in that movie.
Idris Elba. There's a lot of people in that. Yeah.
But the scene, and I gotta say, the scene in that movie, man. I mean, the controversial scene. It wasn't controversial to me because I think the guy did the right decision. Where they were in the house, the kid ran off. The guy tried to tell his wife, "Come on, we can't stay." The kid. She slaps her husband off. And then grabs the kid, and then like the monsters run again. She's like, "Help us!" And he's like, "I'm out of here." That part I felt was within reason, but a lot of people argue against it. I'm like, dude, like you put your husband in danger like that, and then you try to ask him to come save you. Like, I mean, some people were clapping in the theater when I saw it. Like, yeah, get out of there. But they look at that part like, yeah, it's a crazy scene. Like this dude, and the scene of him leaving his wife when he's running the field, and you see the wife in the window, and then. He just books it, man. I love that scene so much, but a lot of people hate it because they feel like he should have been a hero. But
I don't know, man. Heroes. If there's no way, then you think your other half would be like, just go.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. Just go, run. Leave me here. Just leave me here. Just go.
Mm-hmm.
But
good movie. Don't sleep on it, folks.
No, 28 Days. I actually liked more. Because when 28 Days came out, it was so hyped that when I went in to see it, my expectations were like through the roof.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it, but I didn't like it as much as everyone else.
Well, it wasn't as much action as they proclaimed it was going to be in it. But
Right.
28 weeks later, had that action you were looking for.
Yeah, dude, the helicopter blade scene.
Yes.
Son,
yes.
dude, that was amazing.
Yeah.
But when I revisited Days, I ended up liking it a lot more. So.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
All right. Next up, we got I got this for Lady Fat Blood. I heard good things. We are cat parents. You may have seen them over here chasing the red laser once in a while. But we got I got her Stray. I heard good things about this. I heard this is a nice little relaxing, explorative little.
If you have cats
platformer.
and they see you playing that game, they're gonna sit and watch you because people play videos of their cats going crazy when they're playing that game. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, because they want to join the other cats where they're going and everything. So they're like really watching. Yeah,
that's hilarious. But yeah, this looks like a nice little fun little relaxation game. I believe it's in the future, so it's no humans; it's all robots and stuff walking around.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the cat is on a mission. That's right. Yeah, I heard it's fun. I heard it's a fun game. Got it on the cheap. What's next, Reggie?
All right, so let me see what I got here. Want to show you all these cool games. Well, I did get some more 1UP arcades. So it's gonna give you the tour,
dude. I got
my 1UP arcades.
Chat, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my, dude, NBA Jam.
So what I got another Super Pac-Man one. So I have two of those now, and I'm probably gonna mod the other one. Got it for a good deal. I think I paid like $70 for one. And then I got another Marvel Superheroes one.
Oh,
so that one is
sick.
I got the battery pack on them and everything like that. So they're portable.
So do you recommend? I've been wanting an arcade 1UP forever. do you like at least one and could put it in the garage or something?
Yeah.
Do you recommend the tabletops over the?
I do.
Than the normal tall ones, like you got to get the
because they're
boxes underneath it.
They're more room, they're roomier, and you can put them up easier than the other ones. You got the bigger ones that take up space, but you could put these on a counter or a small on a table, whatever like that, and have a little setup going on, and still get that arcade feel. But
right.
These are easier to deal with, man. So I like these more, and also too, a lot of people don't know Evercade is coming out with one in a couple of weeks. The Mega Man and Street Fighter one has like 6 games installed in it, and then you got
nice.
Then you can play game cartridges on it too. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, these are definitely. I mean, they're the highest price I would pay for one is probably like a $150 at the most.
Yeah.
So that price range, but like at $150 at the most. So just to kind of let people know that. But yeah,
that's not that terrible for what you're getting, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how cool is that? Yeah.
Yep.
Nice. There we go. Other people are recommending the tabletop as well. There you go. Nice. Now, I saw a rumor a while back that there was going to be a Terminator 2 arcade version of Arcade 1UP. Is that still coming, or is that?
Yeah, it's out. I thought it was
already out.
Yeah, let me check. I know they got the Time Crisis one out, but maybe I'm wrong here.
Time Crisis.
Yeah, they made a Time Crisis.
That's my shit. Time Crisis must be shit right there. I still got the old PS1 games in the garage. the old gun cons. I got them in the garage. We ain't got the old school TV to hook it up, but it's in the garage somewhere. Okay, people are saying it's out.
Oh, it is out. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So it goes for
how much is that, dude?
Ooh, I hate to say this.
It's got to be brutal.
Well, it's gone up. It was. Well, I'm not looking at a new one, but somebody's trying to charge like $800 for one. But let me
$800.
Dude, that's hilarious.
$800. That's how I feel about that price.
So the original price for him was $700.
Yeah,
$700. So, I mean, is it worth it? To me, hell no. I mean, not. I mean, if you got the cash to throw away, then maybe. But but for me,
no, that price gave me a Reb Brown montage reaction inside there.
I gotta check that movie out, man. The way he was doing that, it was hilarious, man.
gotta love good old Red Brown. All right, speaking of Ninja Turtles, I actually did get this. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection.
Yep, online too. Perfect.
On the cheap. And this, I believe, Reggie has like everything, right? Nintendo versions, Sega Genesis, SNES,
Game Boy versions,
Game Boy, and arcade ones are on here too, right? The original arcade one.
Both arcade games, yep.
Ooh. So yeah, on the cheap, I had to get the Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. Yes, you know what? You guys know I'm a Sega fanboy. I love Nintendo. I love Super Nintendo and all that, but I'm a Sega fanboy at heart. But why they got to put the Sega Genesis Tournament Fighters on here?
That game
Genesis Tournament Fighters was all bullshit.
Oh, that was terrible. The Nintendo one is actually worse, man. Like they made one for regular Nintendo.
What?
Yeah,
is that on here too?
Mm-hmm. Two-button fighting game. Like it's like, dude, get out of here with this.
Oh god,
horrible.
But oh well, at least you got the SNES version on here too. But yeah, man, had to represent the Toidles, son. Yeah. All right. Anything? What's next, Reggie? Anything else?
Yeah. I got a couple more things.
Okay.
You ever play those games like Out of This World or Heart of Darkness? Those 2D platforms. Well, this one is kind of like a spiritual successor to those. This is called Full Void. And a lot of people don't know about this game. It's like this dystopian future where machines are kind of like taking over people's minds. And you play as this kid who's trying to escape. And you're constantly being stalked, so you're on edge. And it's a great platform game. I got this game. The first night I got it, I beat it. That's how compelled I was to play the game. And it was so entertaining, man. And like the puzzles, the action, and what you had to do was just really well put together. Now, if you're looking for a physical release for this game, it's only on the Evercade, but you could download it on other systems on the cheap. But it is a lot of fun. There's a lot of death scenes in the game because you will be getting like like I said, it's like trial and error, I would say.
Yeah.
So you can see him get grabbed right there, the machine come after him. But yeah, it's good stuff, man.
Dude, I love this retro art style, bro. It's so
I know, right? Like it's like a lost art in a way,
Have you played Fade to Black? Does anyone remember Fade to Black?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got the first one of that game.
That was a PS1 exclusive, was it? Or no? That was on
Fade to Black. Yeah. And then it's the first one before it was called Out of This World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interconnected. Okay. So people help us out. I can't just hopefully I'm right.
Wait.
It's hard to remember everything.
Fade
to Black was PlayStation. It was PlayStation.
Okay.
Fade to Black was PlayStation. They made a Fade to Black part. Well, they didn't make a Fade to Black 2. They made a Flashback part 2.
Okay. How was that?
They're just cashing in on the name, so it's okay. But it's not gonna oh my god, let's play Flashback 2. Like, nah. You're not gonna say that.
All right, I got one more game, and then after this is just a couple of movies just for fun because it's the movie channel.
Okay.
But last game, I got this for Lady Phat, Blood, but I might have to beat her to the punch because she's playing some other games that I'm going to show. Actually, I have two more left. But I might have to jump on this before she does. But I got her Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, which I heard people were hitting me up about this. They're like, "Yo, this is one of the best hack and slash action platformers, Metroidvanias, whatever you want to call it." I heard this was like really good. Is this the best Ubisoft release? Is this the best Ubisoft? Not financially. I don't think this did well, right? Critically, everyone loved it.
Well, they were trying to charge too much for it. It should have been like a $30-$40 game. They're trying to charge full price for it. That's what hurt it.
Oh,
they were being greedy.
Again, I got this. I think like $20, $22 is when I got it. So I got lucky. But yeah, I heard great things about this. The developers for this, did they go under? I don't know. The team that let me know, chat. Let us know, chat. The team that helped make this, because this didn't sell well. I heard a rumor about it got closed down. I'm not sure about that. Let me know. Confirm that for us, chat. But yeah, that's gotta be heartbreaking, man. You get your dream job. You're working on a video game that's actually awesome. You put in the hard work and the critics love it. It wins awards. And then
you get shut down.
You get shut down, dude. That's brutal, man. That's really brutal. But as Thunderlips said from Rocky 3, That's the name of the game.
Man, Hulk Hogan, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Oh yeah, you got one more, and then I'll finish off whatever.
I got a couple more, but I'll
Okay.
just go after you and just knock them out real fast.
Oh yeah, you're next. You're next.
So I'm gonna show off this game. If you like games like Donkey Kong, Popeye back in the day, then you'll also like Donut Dodo.
All right, Donut Dodo.
Yep.
This looks OG. Oh my God! You said Popeye. I'm thinking of a different Popeye game. You're talking about the arcade Popeye.
Yeah. It's kind of like similar to those type of games, like Ice Climbers and all that stuff. You see how familiar this game is. It got a physical release on the Switch, and I picked it up immediately because you don't get games like this too often. Basically, you collect all the donuts, and you get the last donut at the end from Dodo Bird, which are extinct. So just let people know that. And then you go to the other levels. I think it's like 5 levels, but obviously it gets harder. But it's a lot of fun, and they're actually coming out with a 2-player version of this game pretty soon. So looking forward to that. But yeah, Donut Dodo.
Donut Dodo. Let's go. Yeah, that looks like some classic arcade fun right there. Yep. So there we go. The team got shut down and moved to other games. Okay, good. At least they're still employed. At least they, can find work someplace else.
Right.
If they're talent, they should get some other opportunities. So nice. Donut Dodo. So again, we old school up in here. We got a whole, let me see. I don't know if you guys can see here. Let me blow me up. You may not be able to see way back there. But yes, this whole, no, that's the wrong one. I can do this. There we go. There, it's better. This whole entire shelf right here, these statues, these vintage figures are all old school Tomb Raider statues and figures, because Lady Phat, that's her shit. That's her shit. Growing up, she loved the OG Tomb Raider games.
Really?
She's been playing. Yeah, she grew up on it, and she's been playing these babies right here. I got this for her.
That's what I'm about to say.
Our anniversary just happened, so I got this for her. The physical. Actually, we got it for her digitally first because we didn't know a physical was coming.
Right.
Well, I had at least this is a great double dip, because this has a booklet inside, artwork, a steel book, the games on physical, all kinds of cool swag is inside this version. So it was kind of worth the double dip. Oh, well, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, but yeah, she's enjoying that. She's loving it. She loves how you can instantly switch to the remastered graphics.
That's what I was about to say. Yep.
OG PS1 graphics, and
well, they're making another one. So they're making volume 2.
Oh, she's going crazy for the next one.
Here's the thing about the second volume. They're actually fixing Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, which is Tomb Raider 6.
Oh, I can't wait to tell her that. She was concerned about that.
Well, yeah, it's not going to be the same as it was on PS2.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Broken.
I'm so happy. Lady Phat bought a PS2 just to play Angel of Darkness. So that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah, I still remember when I first got my copy of it, because the game got delayed so many times. They finally got it, and it had so many issues, but I still beat the game. And at that time, when you're really excited for a game, you kind of look past certain stuff in the game. But looking back at it now, I don't know how I could ever do that, something like that. That game was so rough. But yeah, they're fixing it. So.
Oh, I can't wait to tell her. Nice. Yeah. I can't wait to tell her that, man. She's going to go crazy. Yes, we did watch the first episode, and we never returned to it. We never went back to it.
So what? Yeah,
we were that disinterested in
you could kind of tell they're trying to put like certain stuff into that. Like they made one of the characters just like, come on, man, really? And it's like the masculine role just doesn't work for her, at least in my opinion. But to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, it just if you're enjoying it, Severio, nice. This dude, I've never played these games. I've never played any of these games from the whole franchise. PS2, Xbox, all the way. I think it went up to Xbox One. I mean, the original Xbox.
Right.
Have you played the Legacy of Kaine games?
I have not, man. I skipped out on them. over the years. I never
I'm
really
stunned.
I
I heard really good things, so I'm curious about this. Do you know if this is getting a physical release that's not on Evercade?
Yeah,
Is
they
it getting
announced a physical release for that collection of games, of those games, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
This looks cool, man. It looks like kind of like an action adventure type games.
I remember hearing that game ended on a cliffhanger, or one of them did, so I never took interest in them. But
no.
I mean, that depends on how people look at it, though. You know what I mean? Like, as long as it's not like a Halo 2 cliffhanger ending, like
maybe it's. Okay. I mean, is it pretty cheap right now for both games? You getting 2 games, maybe it's cheap, right?
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it depends if they just came out together, because they usually do HD collections or whatever like that. So that kind of will make it like a newer type game. So it might be like a $20-$30 game.
Okay, maybe it's good on the cheap. You know, maybe.
But they're probably going to make it physical though, because it usually comes out digital first. So they can make their digital sales, then they make it physical for everybody.
Okay, copy that. Yeah, Severa, you thought we're talking about the Tomb Raider Netflix series. Yeah, we after the first episode we were like, nah, we're good.
Yeah, because we don't have time to waste, man. Like if something's just not like on our level, like we're good. We'll watch something else.
Hey, the real Nicktoons fan, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, man. Thanks for hanging out. All right, that was all games, and just for funsies, I got some movies and just like 3 movies and a series to show. Reggie, you got anything else?
Sure.
Reggie's on point. Reggie's prepared, son. That's right.
All right, so let's show a game that'll kind of make you feel guilty. This is Guilt for PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch. And this is a survival horror game where a girl is trying to find her missing friend, and she gets chased by these bullies, and she takes this train, and it takes her to this other town. It's kind of like a Silent Hill in a way. She goes to a version of her school looking for her friend. Schools at nighttime, look terrifying. So you can only imagine where this game is going. But you're being stalked by these mannequins, monsters, and you got to sneak up on them and kind of like be stealthy around them, because you can't fight them up front, and everything like that. So there's your friend right there. And you fight some demonic looking monsters in this game. Like there's this part where you're in this arcade and this arm is like reaching for you. And it's like, this is some terrifying stuff. I was like, wow, dude, this is actually pretty impressive. But it's like I would say it's a starter survival horror game, or like maybe like kids and whatever like that, they can play something like this. But it does have some scary moments, and I was like, dude, this is actually pretty on point. So
looks like it's got some good creepy vibes to it.
Oh, 100%. So Guilt, if you have not played this game, I did a review on it, I believe. But yeah, check this one out. It is pretty terrifying. Now, next game here, I'm gonna say, what do I want to show? Let's show it. A Song of Horror. So, Song of Horror. Yeah, this game is a trip, man. So you play as multiple characters. Like I feel the first character you meet is really cool, man. He gets home from work and he goes to his apartment. He just wants to watch an episode of the X-Files, but he gets a call saying, "Hey, we got to look for somebody who's missing." So he goes to this house. Yeah, and unfortunately for him, he ends up getting taken into another dimension and ends up missing. So you kind of have to
man, he needs some teeth. He need to go see the dentist there. That's rough. But yeah, go ahead.
Man,
Jesus Christ. Oh,
he's definitely from the UK or no, I was kidding, folks. But anyways, I'm just saying, you can tell like whatever water he drinks doesn't have fluoride in it, right? So all right, definitely jokes. But yeah, you see him go in the door. He gets locked in another dimension, and you have to save him. Now, there's 12 characters you get to play as. They could die, and that'll change the ending of the game. But the thing is, there's a darkness in this game. Ooh. And when you come out of rooms, the darkness is chasing you to make sure you don't go in the rooms with the darkness in it. Because if you open a door and darkness is there, it'll drag you off to your death. And that's the end of that character. So you have to be very careful to make sure that like none of that darkness is in the other room. But this is a solid survival horror game. I got this copy years ago from the UK. I think it cost like $15-$20. It came with like an extra manual, like this cool art book. I can't remember exactly what it was. I gotta go look at it. But you can see she's fighting her darkness. The darkness trying to come after her. She holds that door shut. It's like you got to be careful. So it's a trippy game. It's really cool. So
hell yeah.
We got Song of Horror, and let's see what else I got here. We'll keep it moving. Still Wakes the Deep is another survival horror game.
Dude, I'm itching to play this right here. This looks good.
Well, yeah, because you're like on a freaking like a oil rig.
Yeah.
And if something's after you on an oil rig, there's nowhere for you to go, unless you're going into the water. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this game starts off pretty strong. You kind of meet all the characters first, and then stuff starts happening right away. And you can see like stuff is broken apart, but there's a monster that is after you. Yeah. It's pretty terrifying. So you got to keep on the move. Like you don't really feel safe in this game at all. And when you jump on other platforms, you have to make sure you push the button to time your jump so you don't slip and mess up. So, yeah.
So is this similar to The Quiet Place where you don't have like a weapon to defend yourself? You just have to be smart.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, man. This looks great. Even the graphics look really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really good. And speaking of oil rig, you guys know me in my B movies. He just reminded me of a movie that me and Lady Phat should review because it sounds hilarious. I've noticed no one else is talking about this, but since I'm old school, I'm going to mention it. I've seen all these reviews on Blops 6, right? On Black Ops 6. I've seen all these reviews for the game, and not one person, people that reviewed the campaign, not one person said that Lou Diamond Phillips was in the game. Even though he's in the game, he's a character in the game, and not one person was like, oh, we have actor Lou Diamond Phillips is in the game. No one says that. Only I would, because I'm old school, only I would, oh, shit, Lou Diamond Phillips. I even recognized him like this quickly in the trailer, right?
Well, our favorite movie of his is First Power, so.
Yo, hey, check out that review. Me and Reggie's review of First Power. It's epic. Make sure you check it out. La Bamba, son, Young Guns. So we're going down a little rabbit hole of comedy here. So after I looked him up, I looked up his filmography, and I was like, you know what? There's probably some Lou Diamond Phillips movies I haven't seen, and I'm sure there's tons of stuff he's done I haven't seen, or I need to catch up, like Renegades with Kiefer Sutherland and stuff. And so I came across this movie that came out in 2003 called Red Water. And this is the plot synopsis. Are you ready for this?
What you got?
A group of oil workers being held hostage by a group of gangsters on a small oil rig are attacked by a freshwater bull shark.
Wow. Sounds like got Sharknado vibes to it in a way.
I was like, what is this movie? So it stars our boy, Lou Diamond Phillips. But, I mean, this is who else is in this movie. You ready? Christy Swanson and Coolio. What? Reggie, are we going to have to review this?
Yeah, why not? Christy Swanson, the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer, dude. I mean, she was pretty cool in that movie. But
Iron Monkey.
No.
We got people.
We gotta check it out.
Referencing my Donnie Yen story with Lou Diamond Phillips. But yeah, dude, I was like, what is this movie? Coolio, Christy Swanson, and Lou Diamond Phillips. But yeah, Red Water 2003. That just reminded me of that movie. Was there any other pickups?
Yeah, I got a couple more here.
Let me go next. I'll go next.
Okay.
So my anniversary, I did a little extra anniversary gift for Lady Phat. And I'm sure you're excited for the fourth movie, Reggie. I think the last time we discussed it, you were excited. You confirmed that the fourth film in the franchise is coming out. So we have on 4K, and the good news is the theatrical release is in 4K, and the director's cut, which is the better version, is also in 4K. We have The Chronicles of Riddick. Yes, on 4K. So I got this as a little bonus gift for Lady Phat. So yeah, this is some good trash.
I gotta get that.
This is a good bad movie right here. This is good. It's good bad. It's good bad. But yeah,
they're top of the line. I love those movies. Those are good movies.
I love Pitch Black. I love Pitch Black, and the third film we enjoyed, but the second
Chronicles of Riddick.
Yeah, they were too ambitious. They were like, in the theatrical version, he was Space Jesus. He was the chosen one, and the director's cut was like, nah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that nonsense. It's all over the place. But visually, visually, this movie is the best out of the three. I mean, it's just so good with the designs, the world building, and stuff like that. But yeah, if you love it's all about the Riddick character, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we could have did a whole series, like a TV series of Riddick. We could have did, but the fourth one, you confirmed it last time you were hanging out with me. The fourth movie's coming out. I'm a little concerned. I hope it's good.
Oh yeah, it'll be good because they got the same. They got the same people working on that movie as they did the first movie. So when you have the same team together, you're gonna pretty much get the same thing. They split it up in different people, then that's when you get like a mess. But hopefully we'll get something on it next year.
But this, for those of you that collect physical media, this is how things should be. And what I mean by that is I'm tired of seeing 4K releases to older movies, and the theatrical is 4K, but the director's cut that's included in it is Blu-ray only. That needs to stop. That's so disappointing because you may love the director's cut version more than the theatrical. So it's like, what is the point of buying this? Just for a newer Blu-ray transfer? It's really disappointing. So I know Scream Factory did a couple of those. I was like, I don't like that. It was like the Last House on the Left remake did that. The theatrical was 4K, ridiculously beautiful picture, but the director's cut, which was better, the unrated version, which was better, was Blu-ray only. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You're wasting our time. So
I did want to let you know there's another Riddick movie you might want to pick up. It takes place after Pitch Black. It's the anime one.
Oh, I got that one. Yeah, that one's good.
That's a good one too. So they all come together nicely, which is nice. Voice actors and everything.
Is there an image out right now of it's just a shot from the newest movie? Is there a shot? Let me look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up because I'm interested to know how far they are in the movie because I've been waiting on this movie ever since they 2013 until Riddick came out. And I saw that.
I think we mentioned we had it on the list for our action movies turn video games stream that we did. That was one of the best games I ever played for Xbox. I never played the ones for PS3 that they kind of remastered it.
It was more like a DLC, like Assault on Dark Athena.
They kind of remastered the
Butcher Bay.
Yeah, I think. Let's see, Riddick 4 screenshot. Let's see what we got here. I thought there was something, but I might be wrong. These are all, I'm coming up with all these fan-made stuff.
If you look at it now, man, I mean, this movie was damn near released 25 years later after the original Pitch Black.
Okay, here we go. Vin Diesel reveals. Is that it? Okay, I'll show it right here. Hold on. Let's see. Whoops, wrong one. Let's see what we got here. There you go. You see it?
That's it.
Yeah, Vin Diesel reveals new image from Riddick Furia, and it looks amazing. Well, he doesn't look fat. That's a good sign. After the last Fast and Furious movie, Vin was looking a little chunky. He was looking like me. So
are you done with that series yet?
Nah, man. People keep going to keep making money. If it keeps making money, they're going to keep doing it, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, Denzel Washington is in Black Panther 3. I didn't even know Black Panther 3 was coming.
I ain't even seen the second one.
I've always wanted to see A Man Apart. Have you seen this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I was always.
Man Apart with Lorenz Tate.
Yeah, how was that?
It's not very strong. I mean, it's an interesting watch, but I remember watching it. I was like, dude, like this is. It just was kind of like it wasn't good. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, I'll stay away from that one, or maybe
if you like Babylon AD.
I was always. Dude, look at Reggie on point or what? You just pulled that out of nowhere. You're like Macho Man from the classic Cream of the Crop promo, just magically pulling out creams for the cup of coffee.
I wanted to watch it. I wanted to like this movie so bad because it was Van Diesel's like turned back into action after doing those weird movies with being a nurse and or a house sitter or whatever like that. I was like, yes, he's finally back in action. And I saw this dude and I was like, and then have you seen it before?
Which one?
Babylon AD.
I've always been curious about it because I saw that Michelle Yeoh was in it, and I've never. There's two.
You should check it out. Check it out. Yeah. You may, and I might watch it tonight just to kind of see if I can get a feel for it again. But I remember
it was bad, but
there was only one good action scene in that movie, and it was kind of towards the end where I think Van Diesel was being chased by these rockets, and he did some cool stuff. Like that part, I liked a lot. But
okay.
The ending just, I don't know, man. It's just like it's like a storyline. They expect you to know what's going on in the world and know who these characters are. It seems like it would have been a great series instead of a movie, you know?
Right. You just busted out the cream of the crop. Yeah. Oh, man. It's no Red Water, though. You know, Red Water. Riddick 4 needs to bow to Red Water. That's the movie right there, son. Coolio and Buffy. Let's go.
Wow. Coolio, man. This first album.
Oh, no. I really wanted to like this one. I had issues with this one. I don't know. I don't remember what it was. It had so much potential, this one, man. And have you seen this one?
Nah, man. I haven't watched a lot of Van Diesel movies. The only Van Diesel movies I've watched are the Pitch Black series. I can't watch anything else until
it's that character. It's that Riddick character, man. You know,
I feel like he plays the same character in every movie, though. It's like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, we tried. I think we talked about Bloodshot a long time ago. I think this might be the very first Versus episode we did, way 5 billion years ago. And Bloodshot I really wanted to give that movie a shot, and it had potential, but I was so disappointed, especially when you see what the comic book character looks like, and then you read up more about the comic book character, the origin, and when you see the what's his name? Fuck. Hold on. We're having fun here, folks. Here we go.
Has the Sexy Sumo showed up yet?
Oh, he might be asleep. But yeah, this is rest in power, Jason David Frank, who played Green Ranger. He played especially when you watch the short film. There was a short film, and Bloodshot character, like all these different characters show up, and he shows up as Bloodshot. I want everybody to take a look at this. Look at how Bloodshot this is how he should have looked. Check this out. Not that. There. That's Jason David Frank, who played the Green Ranger. This is the artwork of how his design looked. This is how Bloodshot's supposed to look in the comic book. I mean, that's how he looks in the comic book, close enough. And this is how he looks in that short film. They kind of got the design in the short film. And when you see Jason David Frank look like this, and then do the martial arts and the gunplay action in the short film, I can't really like the Vin Diesel one. I just can't do it because he looks so generic in that movie. And the action scenes, a lot of them are really disappointing, especially after you watch this. Look at this. Look at this. This is just a still image. Look at how awesome and badass this is. There's none of this. There's none of this in the Vin Diesel movie. So, yeah, I know there's fans of Bloodshot out there, but I just couldn't do it. I tried. I really wanted to like the movie, but there we go. I just tried watching the last Witch Hunter movie. It was like, dude, it's basically Vin Diesel as Blade, except he's fighting witches. Like, it should be a layup. It should be so easy, but they just failed. I think it was PG-13. That didn't help either. I still have my Valiant comics. There we go. It was like a Valiant short film. Yeah. It's all right. Hey, at least you got it, man. It's for the memories. Yeah, it's for the memories. All right. Are you next? Or am I next?
I don't know.
I'll just go. All right. One of the best martial arts action movies of the year. Please check this out. This is from the almighty Wellgo USA. I'll do a little short review on this at some point. But we got Twilight of the Warriors Walled In. Reggie, if you like me, which I know you are, we had Michael Woods on the channel. We love us some In the Line of Duty 4. If you guys are fans of old school Hong Kong action when it was badass. This is like a modern day version of that. This is almost it all features triad gangs, and yes, Sammo Hung is literally like Sammo Hung's like 70 years old and he can still throw down like nothing. Mm-hmm. He can still throw down like he's like 20 in this. But yeah, it's full of triad gangs dealing with each other, but it has an almost a modern day Shaw Brothers movie feel to it. When you watch it, you'll know what I'm talking about when you're familiar with those old school classic kung fu movies, especially when you come across a few characters that have abilities, because this is based off a comic book series in Hong Kong. But this is the highest grossing Hong Kong movie, action martial arts movie of the year. So please check this out, guys. I mean, it's over the top, sword play, gun play, brutal fights, and just insane. And it gets more over the top by the end of the movie, especially when you get to the finale. You're gonna be like, holy shit. So yeah, Twilight of the Warriors Walled In is one of the best action martial arts films of the year. And you got this did so well in the theater. There's a sequel coming to this, so it's either going to be a prequel or a sequel. But yeah, that's a must watch for sure. So
okay, my next game I think is something you might want because it's on the cheap on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
But if you're a fan of games like I don't know, Gauntlet, maybe even a little bit of Golden Axe, you'll like this game.
Okay, yeah.
We got Battle Axe here.
Yes, I heard good things about this one, man.
This one is fun, dude, and the animation for it is on point. Just so much fun. I don't even know what else to say about this game. I mean, it's got the arcade feel to it. Every level you start is usually kind of random maps, but you'll fight a boss at the end of the level, and it's pretty gory as you can see because those orcs, those are body parts going on across the level.
Yeah, I like that.
I thought that was gold at first, and I was like, wait a minute, but 2-player co-op, a blast to play. And I think right here is like one of the first bosses in the game, so you got to fight this thing here. This
is a beautiful looking game, dude.
Yeah, I think it's like $15 or $20 on Amazon right now. So a lot of people are kind of sleeping on this series, but definitely something interesting to play.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go another one here. We got a Final Vendetta here, which is a beat 'em up game that I think a lot of people will enjoy. If you play games like Vendetta or just a general beat 'em up, and any old school general beat 'em up, I would say you could probably play this one. It has that nostalgia to it.
Yeah.
That's hard to really kind of describe.
Yeah.
But the character select screen looks even hilarious too. Like they're at their home, like just chilling. Got the combinations here and all that stuff. So yeah, this one's a good one. Another one that's probably around, I think this one's around $25-$30, but definitely worth it to me with what you could do with it and what they tried to achieve with it. So yeah.
Nice. Awesome. I'm still catching up on chat here. Hold on.
Yeah, no problem.
You know what? There was actually like a 3-pack physical I think I was looking into at some point. I think it had Battle Axe, Final Vendetta, and I think it was like a Smash TV looking game.
Oh, really? That was a Xeno Crisis.
Yeah, I think the developer did all 3 games. So there's like a 3-pack. I would love to I might as well just get the 3-pack, get all 3 games.
Get all 3 games in that. Yep.
Yeah. Last but not least, just for funsies, Lady Phat bought this for me for anniversary, but I just recently, this old school, I recently watched all 76 episodes on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
I've been fascinated with this, and this has been it's hilarious, but actually pretty intense at times. But it's a lot of fun to watch. But Michael B. Jordan is also a huge fan of this show, and a lot of the camera movements he did and counter strikes were taken straight from this anime for Creed 3 when he directed Creed 3. That's how big of a fan he is of this anime. But yeah, I wanted to watch the next season, but you had to get like Crunchyroll for that. And I didn't know there was more to this series. So if you can't pay the big bucks for Blu-ray releases, because it's pretty pricey for this series, unfortunately. eBay, son. eBay third-party DVD, son. We're going back in the day. You got to get it on the cheap, man. So
you gotta do it.
This for me. We have it's the Fighting Spirit series. Hajime no Ippo. Yes, it's a boxing anime. And the boxing
really
fight sequences are pretty brutal, and a lot of good fights in this one. So if you guys like boxing, a lot of good fights, or just a really hilarious anime, because there's some funny parts in this, check out Hajime no Ippo. You can watch the first series. Like I said, the first season is all on Netflix right now. But yeah, there's some good stuff in here. But this has seasons 1 to 3. There was a movie and there was an OVA series. So yeah, I'm looking for. There's no English dub, but beggars can't be choosers when you're getting third-party cheap DVD releases, because the Blu-rays are just it's insane. Some of the prices for anime on Blu-ray out there is they're nuts. Yeah. They're absolutely insane, especially when they're releasing them in part 1, part 2, part 3. They're just milking it, man. They're just milking it. It's just like, no, I don't have time for that. But yeah, if you guys like sports anime or anime with some good fight scenes in it, definitely check out Fighting Spirit. So, well, we were like, hey, Rocky 5 is legit. I like Rocky 5. It's fun.
So I just got a couple movies here next. I'm gonna try to go through them pretty fast here. I'm trying to collect 4K Blu-rays, movies I really like, and
that was the last thing I had too. So,
okay. And this is Dr. Sleep.
Okay.
Okay, so this has an alternate version of the movie too, like a director's cut, but it's on Blu-ray, like you said, though. So it's like, but 2 disc.
I still need to watch that.
You never seen this before?
No,
it's amazing, dude. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, make sure you watch both versions of it too. But it's a sequel to The Shining, and it's a trip, man. I remember we actually watched it about a year ago, and I said, man, when that goes on sale on 4K, I'm buying it, and it ended up being like $12 off Amazon.
That's what's up. Yeah,
I bought that. So yeah, Dr. Sleep, definitely check that out. The people in the chat will tell you right now how good it is. Then we got another 4K Ultra HD, which is Megan. So Megan 2.0 is going to be coming out, probably sometime next year. But I thought it was a pretty good movie. I mean, it's basically like Child's Play, but a new age Child's Play movie or whatever like that, which is fine. Yeah. But the only thing this movie was missing is it just needed some more kills. But
yes, I hope for the sequel. I mean, it was fun for what it was, but I hope for the sequel let's up the ante here. Let's show some blood. Show some blood.
Right. They were scared to show the dog killing it or whatever like that. They tried, the dog is just gone or whatever like that. That could have been a kill, but
Yeah. In the words of Kung Fu Santa,
show the fucking blood.
There you go. Well said. And then, of course, you got old school Dragging Me to Hell. Whew.
Oh, yeah, Sam Raimi, yeah.
They said they're making a sequel to this movie, so
what?
That's what I read, man. So, yeah, people in the chat, let us know they're making a sequel to it. I think I'm pretty sure.
Is Raimi directing it? Or
same people, yeah.
Okay.
Same people, yeah.
How bizarre! This long afterwards. How many years afterward? Because that's what, early 2000s, mid.
It was like 2010, 11, somewhere around now.
I remember having fun with that one.
About 12, 13 years old now. But next one here is a series that was on a Shudder. I think they're going to make a season 5 hopefully this year. We got Creep Show season 3.
I need to watch that series.
You haven't watched it, dude?
No, I just haven't had the time.
You got to watch this series when you get a chance, brother. It is
So which is that the whole show? What is that again? Hold it up again.
Well, it's only season 3, but there's 4 seasons so far.
Do you have the first 2?
I don't, but
okay.
Yeah, I'll get them eventually. But
nice. Yeah, man.
And then for you old school anime fans out there, we got Record of Lotus War, the complete collection on Blu-ray.
Hey, that's OG right there, man.
It is. It really is.
I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that's good, man. Especially the OVA series. Definitely something a lot of people will like. I would think. I think I got it for like $20 on Amazon
I don't
when
know
I
if
did
I've
get it.
seen the OVA series. I don't
Yeah,
know if I've
all of it's
seen it.
included with the regular series on there, so it's pretty on
Oh,
point.
yeah. I think the DVD version we have is like old,
Yeah,
like DVD release. But
yeah.
so OVA probably got its own separate release. But
And,
do you like
and
the OVA better?
yeah, then the series, yeah, 100%.
Oh, now I really gotta watch it now. Okay,
And the last
nice.
item here is something I used to always watch back when I was in college. Every time I got home, I would have this. I would just watch this show. Even before then, I would watch it. But everybody remembers Old School Sliders.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Unfortunately, it hasn't got the Blu-ray yet, as far as I know. So I had to get the DVD version, which is kind of like cheaply made,
Hey,
but it's got the whole series on there.
hey,
So
you gotta do what you
yeah,
you
you
gotta
do what
do
you
what
have to
you
do
can, man.
because you want your
Yeah.
stuff in a physical format. So I don't have to depend on any kind of streaming service to watch the Sliders show. That show was awesome. The new destinations, every episode, like alternate world. There was a world they went to. I think it was like I forgot. I think it was like there was no men, and there were only a couple of men in the world, so they were treated like kings. That episode was hilarious. This is a great show.
You think that'd be on Blu-ray? It's weird.
Yeah, Sliders kind of fell off because it went to a couple of different networks. I mean, I think Sci-Fi owns it now, but it's kind of weird. Yeah, you're right, 100% right. It's not doesn't have a Blu-ray out for it. I'm trying to reboot it, but that never happened. And that's all that's all I got.
I forgot about the reboot.
Yeah,
was there a reboot?
They were trying to, but it fell through. Everybody's getting older, and they can't keep waiting for them to get stuff together. So it kind of sucks. Let me look into it and see if there's some kind of
Golden
reboot.
State picked up some Family Matters, some Urkel. There we go.
They try to get Jameel White to be in a Family Matters reboot.
What, as a cameo? Or
no, they wanted him to be in the series again. He's like, hell no, that series ruined my life.
Is it going to be a serious reboot like Fresh Prince from Bel-Air?
I have no idea. They're still like in the early stages, but they wanted him to be a part of it. He's like, nah, I'm straight.
Yeah.
Okay, so the co-creator Tracy Tone finally confirmed that a return of Sliders was in the works, and that was back into.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm confusing it with Quantum Leap. They had a Quantum Leap reboot.
That was actually pretty good, but it ended.
Pretty good?
Oh, yeah, the Quantum Leap series was good. I liked it. I mean, they ended it after the second season. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it could have used one more season, but at least they ended it open-ended, which is nice, so you can feel like you're watching a complete series. But it's a sequel to the original series, which is kind of cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought it was like a brand new reboot. It's like
man, it takes place 20 years. I mean, 20 so many years after the first series. They talk about Sam Beckett and all that stuff, and Al. Oh yeah,
yeah.
They even got characters from Quantum that he visited on his leaps in the episodes in the series. Like it's freaking cool how they connect there. You got to watch it, dude. It's
okay. I was just laughing at Tyler's comment here.
Oh, what I say?
Golden Girls needs a reboot with the cast of Charlie's Angels full throttle.
Oh wow.
Should the Driver franchise come back?
Was there a Driver franchise?
Game wise. Yeah, game wise, yeah.
I would say come back as a reboot, because they can kind of fix some issues with that series and kind of make it. It's hard to see if that series would if anybody be interested in it, because Grand Theft Auto kind of took it over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
it's kind of tough.
They waited too long
on that one. Speaking of collecting old DVD series, we bought, because back when comedy was funny, we bought the Married with Children TV series, the whole box set. And we were so happy to revisit it. We haven't watched it in so long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. Sexy Sumo's here. There he is.
There he is. We were talking about you.
He loves some Quantum Leap. There you go. And we popped in the first disc, played the first episode, and for some reason, I guess they lost the rights to the classic Love and Marriage, Love and Marriage.
Really? It's not on there?
It's not on there, and it's some horrible, generic, instrumental version of it. It's terrible, and that killed. We were just like, we just
survive.
We just turned it off, and we never went back.
Why? They don't want to pay that money just to get the rights to that on there?
I mean, luckily we paid super cheap. It was like maybe $20 for the whole entire series. We'll eventually go back to it, but we just have to skip the intro. We'll just every episode we have to skip the intro because it's terrible.
One of the best actors in the show was that guy Steve. He was hilarious. Yeah.
My buddy of mine, Cranky Critic, has a No Ma'am shirt.
Really?
Because it's hilarious. Because it's just to show love for that show. And he walks around with it today, and people get offended. He's come across people that got angry. It's like, and he was like, "You don't even know what this is. It's from an old comedy show from the 90s. You're getting mad just because it says no ma'am."
So I swear. Fix my
again, back when comedy was fun.
Back when it was on point, man.
Yeah. So what's up, chat? While Reggie's getting his mic and fixing some technical things, go ahead and ask Phat Samurai Guy some questions. We'll hang out for a little bit more. Yeah, it was fun actually doing a pickups video. We haven't done a pickups video. I think the last time I did one was, I think, earlier this year. It's been a while, so. We got some step-by-step fans. There you go. Married with Children will never be replaced, man. They can never show that. I know. Let's see.
Well, here's the thing, too, with Married with Children. So I remember one of my favorite episodes was an episode where they decided to camp at the grocery store and live at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And I remember there's a scene where Al, he was following his lady around, and he said, "Hey," and he was like throwing things on the behind her on the ground. He's like, "Miss, you dropped your eggs," and so she would bend over or whatever like that, and she said, "Oh, thanks," and pick it up again. Then he would like grab something else and "Miss, you dropped this too," and it was so hilarious. It was a great episode, man. Like I'll never forget that one.
I think one of my favorites when they were in the movie theater.
And Kelly had her boyfriend.
Dude was talking shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Hold on a second, I'll be right back."
Daddy beat him up, and he went and tore him up. Yeah, that scene is hilarious, man.
And then I think he went back down and finished the movie after that.
He did.
That was hilarious.
And there was the episode where it was he went against his old football rival, and there was that football player, the guy played in Police Academy.
Yeah.
And they had that battle in the freaking in the hallway. That was awesome, dude. I was like, dude, this is great, man.
Oh man, I think another one of my favorites was when Al went on vacation.
In London?
No, he went on vacation
in his house, and he put the gate around him. Yeah, dude. At home, yeah. He put a gate around the TV or the fedora, and yeah.
And he's like, and the kids were like, "Dad, we need this. We need it. I'm on vacation."
Yep.
He literally just ignored them and just watched TV and ate and drank. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a great episode, man.
Oh my goodness, Michael, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're having fun here, man. Yeah.
Yep, we're chilling.
Let's see here, Oh God, do you remember Mr. Belvedere?
What a weird show, right? Had like a weird vibe to it.
Mr. Belvedere.
I gotta admit, I did love the intro to it. You know,
yeah. All those theme songs were catchy as hell. Even the bad ones were catchy.
But it was like, dude, like it was just weird. His whole vibe of being there, like, "Hello, George," and like a waiter, you know what I mean? Like a butler. I mean, it's like, what the hell? It's awkward.
What was it? Benson? Remember Benson?
Benson was another show that was kind of off to me, but you know,
I like barely remember Benson. Barely.
Yeah, he worked, I think, in the White House or something like that, and he was like was he a butler? I can't remember.
I think
that's like remember "Give Me a Break" too.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
you just said, "Give me a break."
Yeah, dude, so that's like we're going back to the 80s, folks. You know,
we're losing the audience now. The Facts of Life. Anybody remember that? The Facts of Life.
Wow.
We have love for the Flying Nun here. There we go. We got Flying Nun love. Oh, have you watched any other movies recently?
So I've been watching the series called Them, or is it called I forgot what, I don't even know I forgot what it's damn near called, man. But I've been watching mostly like series. I just watched a little bit of Heretic I'm waiting for a better copy to get put on Plex so I can finish that. But nothing that it really stands out right now to me. The main thing I've been watching like kind of religiously was Battlestar Galactica, the new series. They had come out like that. Have you seen it?
You know what? I have not. I know
Brother,
I'm fired.
I took a gamble with that. I took a gamble with it, and I loved it, man. So if you ever get a chance, and you lady get to watch like that, you'll fall in love immediately. And it's only 4 seasons. And it's in each episode is so good, dude. Like there's no like lame episodes. What else did I watch? I started watching Sylvester Stallone series, Tulsa King or something like that.
Yeah, how is that? That looks good.
It's good. It's good.
Nice.
He's 78 years old, man. He's still doing good, man. Like it was pretty awesome. I probably watched a couple episodes of that tonight, and but yeah, that's what I've been mainly watching.
Yeah, Knight Rider. That's what's up.
Knight Rider has a game.
Now, if I buy Knight Rider on Blu-ray and I pop it in and it doesn't have that theme song, I'm taking it back. If it's some bootleg ripoff.
Hopefully, like Kit will be in the options talking to you.
Oh my God! You remember Biker Mice from Mars? You remember that? That's
that cartoon.
Yeah, I heard it was an arcade game, right?
It was a Super Nintendo game, I believe.
Okay, I remember being a game. Oh my goodness! Oh, Severi watched GoldenEye for the first time. Look at that! Nice. What you talking about, Willis?
Man, Kimberly was so cute. I think Kimberly was my first crush, man. She was so cute in that series.
Tulsa King got a physical release, looks like. There we go. SWAT Cats. We got some SWAT Cats love.
SWAT Cats is on point. That's a good show.
Yeah. What are some underrated? What are some underrated shows, chat? Let us know right now. We'll talk about it.
Rambo the cartoon.
Underrated cartoon shows and live action shows. Let us know. You said Rambo.
Rambo and Chuck Norris cartoon are underrated. They got them. We got them on Plex. I got to watch them the other day. The GoBots, which is like before Transformers. What else we got? I'm
sorry, I'm just laughing at because if you watch the Chuck Norris, if you play a drinking game every time they say Chuck Norris in the intro, you're not going to make it. you have to take a shot every time. Norris is Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris's commando.
And they introduce his team.
Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris.
Yeah, exactly. They introduce his team, and it's hilarious. And then another one that's good is Mr. T cartoon, underrated. But they don't even say it with a T. They call it Mr. T with E's at the end of it. Yeah, so I guess it's like some kind of copyright. But and then Mr. T has like a message for you in the beginning, and he's like, "Hey, fool, don't do this." And remember this back in. It's just great stuff, man.
There was a show in Canada, live action, starring him, and it was called. I could have sworn it was called TNT. I've never seen this. Have you guys seen this? It was a Mr. T show. I think I'm gonna look at it right now. Mr. T.
TNT.
I could have sworn it was TNT
with Mr. T.
Let me see, Mr. T live action series. I could have sworn. Yes, I found it.
1988 to 91.
I found it. Dude, has anyone? Wow, I can't believe it's 6.9 out of 10. The ratings are high. Look at this. I'll bring it up so chat can see. Yeah, I never knew this was a thing until
it only came out in Canada. I guess it was after the 18.
Yeah, there we go. 1988 to 1991. Look at that. TNT. T.S. Turner is a former boxer. Of course he is. Who is accused of a murder he didn't commit. All was lost, but thanks to public defender Amanda Taylor, he was proven innocent. Now he works as a private eye.
Mr. T is a private eye. You serious, man?
And alongside Taylor, sets out to help those who can't defend themselves in and out of the justice system. Reggie, it's on Tubi. We're watching it. That's it. We're gonna watch it. We should do a reaction video to the first episode. We should do it. We should do a reaction video. Has anyone, let us know, chat, has anyone seen or heard of TNT?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
let us know. Watch, it's actually legit.
I mean, it lasted from what did it say, 88 to 91. So maybe you got a couple seasons in there.
Yeah, it looks like it's 3 seasons. Yeah, but it's no Chuck Norris is Chuck Norris in Chuck Norris's Karate Commandos. And don't forget about the beloved sidekick, Too Much. And that was all Too Much said was,
oh my God,
too much.
So
not only did Too Much say too much, that was his catchphrase, but he was called Too Much. So you got Chuck Norris in the show going, release Too Much, Super Ninja. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. But so back to the Rambo cartoon. I don't know many cartoon series based off of movies that had the actual movie soundtrack in actual Jerry Goldsmith soundtrack from the films in the cartoon. I don't think that's ever happened outside of Rambo. But yeah, go ahead.
In the TNT show, the Catherine Disher, the voice of Jean Grey from the X-Men show, she was in that show with him. So that's kind of
wow.
That's the only Canadian actor I recognize.
Yeah. How funny. Let me catch up the chat here. But yeah, too much. There we go. We got
I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, chat. I'm catching up here. We got Lioness. I think that's on Amazon Prime, right, Dark? Nice. That looked interesting. Oh my God, Mighty Max. Look at that. Mighty Max. We were talking about Vin Diesel earlier. I know y'all seen that classic early, before he was famous, Vin Diesel advertising Street Sharks action figures. It's amazing if you guys haven't seen that one. Street Sharks. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard. Let's go. Yeah. SEAL Team. Is it just called SEAL Team? Dark, let me know. Silverhawks. Oh my goodness. Silverhawks was Thundercats in space, basically. But I did enjoy watching it. I was more of a Thundercats guy, but Silverhawks was entertaining. I enjoyed it. It needed a character called Too Much, though. I think that's what skyrocketed. Silverhawks. Too much. Oh my goodness. Now you got the theme song stuck in my head now. Now the theme song is stuck in my head. Hey, Reza, it's good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah. I'm shaking off the ring rust. Shaking off the ring rust there. Yo. Speaking of fire theme songs, I always loved the theme song to Equalizer. It was just instrumental. There was no words. But yeah, I don't know why. This theme song always got me pumped up. Then you got like a dark alleyway, right? You got a lady walking with her purse. You got the guy sneaking up behind her, some thug getting ready to rob her. You show her going into elevator where elevator's door is shut and he's in there with her, what's gonna happen? Is she gonna get attacked? We need to fucking Equalizer, man. Yo, Equalizer theme song was legit. Speaking of DVD box sets, I actually have the Equalizer, the entire series, on DVD box set. There's no Blu-ray, unfortunately, in my queue in Amazon. At some point, I'm just gonna give in and I watched the Equalizer. Oh, there we go. Static Shock. There we go. Let me scroll down here. Oh shit. Robotech, son. Yeah. Oh my God. I wish I discovered, I remember coming across episodes here because I was so young, I couldn't really figure out. Hold on one second. Reggie be back in a couple minutes. Hold on. I remember I couldn't tell when Robotech would come on. I would check because I was so young when it came on TV. But I remember coming across episodes here and there, and I was like, dude, it blew my mind as a child. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen, because I was already a big Transformers fan. And I did watch GoBots. I had the GoBot toys too, but I was more a Transformers fan, of course. And but yeah, Robotech, I would come across a few episodes and I was like, what is this? Is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I didn't get a chance to watch the entire series of Robotech until many, many years later. And I have the old DVD release of it though. But yeah, but if you guys love Robotech, I highly recommend Macross Plus. I think it's like a 4-episode OAV. It's dope. Macross Plus is really good. Make sure you guys check that one out. Oh shit! Now we're talking. Yeah, Fist of the North Star, man. You are already dead. Yeah, that's my shit right there. I keep hearing about a rumor Fist of the North Star is going to come back or something like that. They're going to do a reboot or something like that. Are they going to continue the story? I'm not sure. Oh shit! Good times. Dynamite. That's right. Oh man. Man, me and my family used to watch Good Times all the time, every time it was on. Yo, Tyler, I remember Camp Candy a little bit. You guys remember Camp Candy? I remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Batman Beyond. And Lance, believe it or not, I've never watched Gargoyles. And what's really funny, recently, out of nowhere, just out of nowhere, Gargoyles popped into my head. And I was like, I need to watch this show. I don't know if I'm going to pay for Disney Plus to watch it. But if you guys know if Gargoyles is streaming anywhere else, it wasn't like I wasn't interested. It was just one of those, I was getting older by the time Gargoyles came out. And I always remember loving the theme song. And when you hear Keith David's voice as Goliath, it's epic. But I've always wanted to watch the show. It's just one of those I never got around to. But yeah, it was strange, Lance. It's almost like it's destiny for me to watch Gargoyles and maybe do a video on it and talk about it because it just popped into my head the other day. But yeah, theme song and that whole intro is fire. Underrated animated show, Gamera Rebirth. Underrated live action show, Action League. Action League. I don't know what that is. Oh shit. Defenders of the Earth. Defenders. Yeah. That's another good one. Yo, Centurions was great. And I remember the action figures for Centurions were really good. Let me bring that up. I remember the action figures being pretty cool. Because I think there was only, let's see. There we go. Action figures. I think there was only 3, but I remember them being cool for the time. I remember them being pretty cool. Let me see. I can bring them up, show you guys. We're going back. Yeah. Here we go. Centurions, man. Yeah, everyone had a special suit that was one for land, the sea, and air. And I remember it was very customizable. Like I think you could switch around everyone's weapons on each other. And I just remember the toys being pretty cool growing up. I never had any though. But yeah, I remember these were pretty cool. Look at the villain. Look at the villain. Look at that. Look at that right there. Centurions, man. What's going on, Crash? Let's see. Earthworm Jim. That did have a cartoon, huh? That video game. I remember I enjoyed those video games. I've only played the first 2. I never played the Nintendo 64 one. So, Golden State's my friend. Golden State's my new friend now. This is it's my girl right here. Speaking of crushes, this was Samurai Guy's crush when I was younger. Yeah, I have the whole, back in the DVD days, I think the whole Xena show is on Tubi. But I have the entire series on DVD and all multiple box sets somewhere. They're all boxed up, but I've been thinking about a revisit at some point. Mighty Max, Bots Master. There we go. Some more Street Sharks love there. More love for Knight Rider. Oh, we're going to Green Acres now. Oh, we're going way back. Hogan Heroes. There we go. Any other favorite TV shows, cartoon or live action? Let me know until Reggie gets back. But let me know also. Let's hang out for a little bit. Let me know what video games are you guys playing right now, and what movies have you watched recently? We can discuss. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out with the old samurai guy. I appreciate that. Like and subscribe. I appreciate that. And don't forget, Phat Samurai Gaming is coming soon as well. Gonna get my own little gaming channel just for fun. Hold on, I'm catching up here. Hold on. I'll bring you back in soon, brother. Hold on. Boom. Ready.
Right on.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No, I'm not on camera because I'm eating, but yeah.
Oh no, it's all good.
I'm still here.
It's all good. Hold on, I'm catching up to chat here. Yeah, there we go. Some more Centurion fan there. Voltron. Speaking of Voltron, Reggie, I heard after 5 billion years, I've heard we're getting a live action movie. It's coming. It's actually coming.
We don't really need one. I'd just rather have like the animated that came out for it recently was really good.
I'm just bringing up as a topic of discussion. I didn't know if you knew about it, But yeah, I think Henry Cavill has been attached.
Really?
Yeah. It's confirmed. It's not just like they announced it, a live action Voltron movie. Who do you think he's playing? Keith?
He would probably play the Black Ranger, the Black Paladin. I forgot his name.
You think he'd be the leader though? Wasn't the leader? Hold on.
Was the Black Paladin?
It's been that long, guys.
Keith was the one. He was the red.
Confusing my Power Rangers with my Voltron. And the red one's the leader, right? No, I keep forgetting. Or he could be playing the prince, the villain. What's his name?
Lothar. Yeah,
he could be. He could be. All right, let me catch up the chat here. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Speaking of Power Rangers, A-Team. That was my shit. Yeah, man.
Dude, what do you think of the A-Team? I mean, that series is crazy because like every time they would get shot at, the bullets would they would never connect or get anywhere near them. And then when they had those car chases, it would always show the wheels turning, like a close up of the wheels turning and racing.
Yeah,
I'm like, what the hell, man?
I'm sure if I watched A-Team now, because it's been forever since I watched it, I'm sure I would have a lot of fun making fun of it, but still enjoying it at the same time. But yeah, I remember they would just show up with so much artillery and just be gun blasting like crazy. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember, blood or a huge body count or anything like that.
No, they didn't make a mess, man. They cleaned up everything legit, and then they left it in another city.
Yeah. Yeah. So Equalizer was pretty hilarious if you think about it. I remember this one episode where like 3 Black gang members guys in the convention said stop being bad with his stern accent. Hey, it was the 80s. You could do that in the 80s. Mm-hmm. You could do that. There was a whole MacGyver episode where it was like he was against racism. Because you could do that in the 80s. Late 80s, you can do that. Oh man. But yeah, I haven't watched Equalizer since I was young. So I have a feeling I'll be making fun of it and still enjoying it at the same time, revisiting that show. Let's see. Terrifier animated show. That's probably not going to happen. No, he's trying to pitch an idea. Let's see. Yeah. I bought one. What was his name? I bought it for Lady Phat. Let me know, Muteki. I forgot the name of the Robotech toy that Transformers stole and used. But yeah, he was a cool character though. Yeah. I bought like a statue. It's over there. But I forgot his name. I forgot the name. Ooh, Vampire Hunter Z. Yeah, that's my shit right there. Classic. Oh, we got Alf. We got love for Alf. There we go.
Ah! You know how you use a laugh?
Yeah, I know.
Ah!
We'll watch Transformers 1 when it's free. Yeah, we'll check it out. I've heard good things. I've heard it again. Going back what I said in the last live stream, fuck Hasbro. That's a meme that's going around. Fuck Hasbro because they're putting out these atrocious trailers that are causing their movies to bomb, and they're actually good. Like Dungeons and Dragons is actually a fun movie, man. I was stunned. I couldn't believe how fun Dungeons and Dragons was, but that trailer was bad. And same thing with Transformers 1. Same thing. That trailer looked like it was made for 2-year-olds. Like it was not a good trailer, and I'm hearing it's a legit good Transformers movie. That's what I'm hearing. So, yeah, hopefully, Hasbro will learn their lesson and actually put out a really good trailer. Oh, now we're talking, son. Speaking of Keith David, yeah, HBO Spawn. Yeah, that's the shit right there. Carmen San Diego. There you go. Now I get the theme song stuck in my head now.
Dude, they never caught her, dude.
Vampire Hunter D. I think that's what he meant earlier. Vampire Hunter D. I said Vampire Hunter Z. Vampire Hunter D. Wicked City. Ninja Scroll. Yeah, man. Vampire Hunter D. Akira and Ninja Scroll are on the early. What is this discovery for Samurai Guy? When I was first going into the video stores and seeing them on the shelves and renting these movies and having my mind blown because I didn't know there was anything else outside of Disney, which is sad. But when you don't know any better, it's like Disney or some other animated properties that are out there that's not Disney. I had no idea of the power and the badassity that is anime when it's done right. I was like, oh shit, different culture. We show some shit in our animated movies. That's how we do it in Japan. We show some shit. It's all rated. I was mentioning, I think last time that someone, my Lady Phat, was working at this retail store, and some angry mom came back and slammed on the desk. She was present. She wasn't the one behind the cashier desk. She wasn't the one behind it, but she was in the area stocking movies and stuff. And she heard this lady come back, and she was so angry. She's like, "How could you sell this to children? How could you do this and sell this to children? This movie had violence. This movie had sex. This movie had, and it's a cartoon. How could you?" But on the back of Ninja Scroll, it gives the rating. It lets you know she bought her young son Ninja Scroll. Now, I'm sure he enjoyed it. He probably was like, "This is awesome. Oh my God. Ninjas are getting their heads cut off. Wow." But yeah, it's just like, dude, just turn the fucking shit around. Check the rating in the back. Jesus. If it's for mature, 18 and up, if it's R-rated or unrated, that's all you need to know. Then most likely, but some people still don't know, Reggie. They don't know. Even though anime nowadays is normal. When I was growing up, anime was hard to find, hard to watch, and you were most likely being made fun of for liking anime. Now anime is mainstream; it's everywhere.
Back in our day,
anime is normal now. It is normal. It's normal now. But when I was growing up, it was like, got to find the VHSs that were sold in Suncoast. Yeah, I'm taking us way back again. And it was just like it'd be like one VHS tape had 2 episodes.
Yeah, man.
It was rough. It was rough being an anime fan growing up, man. I mean, the best stuff ever, late 80s, early 90s, because I'm biased, but and there's some good stuff now too. But yeah, man, it was rough. It was rough. Oh, he had the Blue Centurion. There you go. Nice. Oh, now we're talking. Yo.
The last Suncoast video closed a couple years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was in Portland. Yeah.
Inspector Gadget. There we go. Yeah, They Live, another cult classic, one of my favorites of all time. John Carpenter movies, extremely underrated. Let's see, we had here. There was a Centurions movie poster. I don't remember there being. I mean, there was a movie. I didn't even know there was a movie. Wow. All right, I'm catching up, you guys. Animaniacs. There you go. I have seen Horror Express. It was fun. I remember enjoying that. Got Christopher Lee in that. I remember that being a fun movie.
Bro,
the same thing we do every night. Pinky
closed last year.
Tried to take over the world. Really? So
yeah,
I didn't even know Suncoast was still around.
Yeah, they still had one store in Portland, and we used to visit it every year when we went to like the gaming expo. But it closed last year, mid 2023.
Wow, that's crazy. There you go, Reggie dropping the fun facts. I had no idea.
Yeah,
no idea.
I just wondered what they were selling in there to keep them in business.
Yeah, I remember the early days of Suncoast that actually had a laser disc section, and I remember going in, and they actually had a section for foreign films, and I remember going there and looking at John Woo movies on DVD. John Woo movies. This is like years before The Killer and Hard Boiled got Criterion releases that don't exist anymore. And I was like, oh my God, A Better Tomorrow 1, A Better Tomorrow 2. And I wanted to see these movies so bad. But since they were foreign films, dude, they were charging like $50 a DVD.
It was horrible, man. I remember
drooling. I was just looking at them drooling. I can never buy one.
Yeah, because I remember I saw this fighting movie. I don't remember if we saw it at school or I saw it on regular TV.
Yeah.
But it was Donnie Yen. It was called Wing Chun with him and Michelle Yeoh. And,
classic.
And dude, we saw that movie, dude. Like, I remember we watched it at school. And I remember the dude did the bicycle kick in the air, and everybody went crazy. And it was freaking hilarious. So when I had got like my first job, I went ahead and I went to Suncoast to buy it. And I remember it was like $40 or something, but I didn't care because that movie was fantastic or whatever like that. But then it became an addiction to like because I bought a DVD player before I got a PS2. So I was one of those people who already had a DVD player. And going and buying those movies from Suncoast, I mean, they had it there, but it was going to be expensive, which was insane. Dragon Ball episodes, if you're into Dragon Ball, well, good luck because you're getting like 2-3 episodes on a DVD, and they're going to charge you like that, maybe like $60 for it. It was horrible.
Yeah, even the early DVDs were like
limited.
The early DVDs were like milking it with just 2 episodes or 3 if you're lucky.
You were
really.
You were getting something like on DVD for a good deal if you were buying something like Vampire Hunter D or Vampire Hunter Bloodlust, stuff like that was worth it on DVD at the time.
Hey, do you remember the Ghostbusters series that wasn't the real Ghostbusters? Do you remember that series?
Yeah, it was like a sequel to the series, to the movies.
No, there was a Ghostbusters series. That's why they changed the name to the real Ghostbusters because of copyright. Because there was an
you're talking that 80s. Okay, I know the 80s one. Yeah,
with the big gorilla. The big gorilla.
Yeah,
that was on the team.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I Love Lucy fan. There we go. Love some I Love Lucy. Barney Miller. Woo, we going back.
Are we going
back? Buck Rogers. Yes. Buck Rogers, original MacGyver. Love that theme song. I hear that theme song get stuck in my head.
MacGyver was so cool, dude. He got out of every situation, man. Like he found a way.
With some bubble gum and some toothpicks. He got out. He stopped the bomb. He stopped the nuclear bomb from going off with bubble gum and some toothpicks. I'm just making that up.
Didn't they get a reboot?
It probably happened. Huh?
Didn't they get a reboot?
Yeah, I don't know if it was any good though. Yeah, if you guys seen the MacGyver reboot, let us know if it was any good. There you go, Vampire Hunter D. Let's see what else we got here. Severio's still playing Ark. Are you into the Ark survival games? Are you into that?
What are the Ark survival games?
It's just called Ark, and I think it's one of those.
Hold on.
You craft to survive. You fight dinosaurs and monsters and stuff. Yeah,
as a last resort, maybe.
Tyler,
I mean, I played that game 7 Days to Live or Die or whatever like that.
Yeah.
And that one was okay for a little bit, but
right.
nah.
Right. Tyler, we bought this on DVD box set years ago, and for
Briscoe
cheap.
County Jr.
And we still haven't watched it yet, but I remember watching the show growing up. Before I even know who Bruce Campbell was,
that was
I
where
remember
I saw
watching that show. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good show. It was ahead of its time too. If you go back and look at it, man, you're gonna enjoy it.
I was busting up laughing. We had a biker gang show up. And it's supposed to be the Wild West. You got a biker gang just showing up. But it's all about Show Nuff. The legendary Show Nuff from The Last Dragon was, I think,
his partner in it.
Partner, yeah. I mean, that's just epic. So there you go. Batman 66. $6 Million Man and the Fall Guy. Sumo going back. Speaking of the Fall Guy, have you seen the movie, Reggie, recently?
Mm-mm.
Anyone seen The Fall Guy with Ryan Reynolds? Let me know if that was any good. That bombed. We had so many bombs this year.
I know, right?
Dude, like so many movies bombed. It's crazy, dude. Borderlands, The Fall Guy, Madam Web. Let's see. I know there's way more. I know there's more. Megaflopolis is what they're calling that movie now. There's so many bombs. It's crazy. Oh, Deadpool Wolverine's on Disney Plus. There you go. Disney Plus members. Definitely check that out. It's wild. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Jetfire. That's his name. Jetfire. Yes, that was his name. We never got a MacGyver movie. Yeah. Was there like TV specials, but not like a theatrical release movie, right? There was like TV specials, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You did get MacGruber, though. You got MacGruber movies. All right, Kathleen, take care. Good seeing you. Let's see here. Pogs. You remember Pogs?
Oh, yeah. Slammers.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, my God. Toxic Crusaders. Yeah, son. And that beat 'em up that's coming out looks awesome. It's some of the same developers that did Shredder's Revenge, I think.
Yeah.
I might be wrong on that. But have you seen the Toxic Crusaders beat 'em up game?
Yeah, I think it's out already.
Oh,
okay. I think it's getting a physical. And there's a Power Rangers one too that's really good too. I'll send you a link to both of those.
I saw the Power Rangers one. That one looks good.
That one looks excellent. But for me, I feel like I'm going to wait for them to get a physical release, but maybe I won't. Depending, we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll ask for a review code or something.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm hearing kind of mixed. I'm hearing bad things about the G.I. Joe beat 'em up, and
it's cool, but it's just kind of generic.
Average things on the Karate Kid one.
The Karate Kid one, I like it because it goes through the trilogy. Yeah, okay. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I heard the G.I. Joe one you can beat in like 3 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a $9 discount purchase there. Yo, Project A-ko. These movies are ridiculously fun. These anime movies are fun. Girl in schoolgirl outfit, superpowers. Let's go. Yeah, it's hilarious. Over the top action. If you guys have not seen Project A-ko, I bought these on Blu-ray for Lady Phat a while back. But yeah, Project A-ko is great. Beetlejuice. There's another favorite. I may buy that at some point. Let's see. The Dungeons & Dragons film, I feel like, was only in cinemas for like a week tops. A lot of people probably missed it. But yeah, that probably is that. They probably pulled it. It's just terrible. It's really sad. What's going on? Red Eclipse. Good to see you, brother. Yeah. Oh, my God. Here's Reggie's favorite show of all time. Small Wonder, your favorite show, Reggie.
Vicky the Robot, huh?
Oh, God.
I remember seeing that show come on every in third grade.
Only in the 80s. Only in the 80s. A show like this
let's check them out.
A show like this would be made. We got Pokemon series fun. A love there. There we go.
So she Oh, wow.
South Park DVDs.
She is. Wow. She looks pretty good. She's almost 50, but.
Yeah? Oh, man. The VHS anime tape was expensive as hell back then. Yes. Yes. Heather, Rainbow Bright Love there. Does anyone remember the Munchie Cheese? You remember the Munchie Cheese, Reggie?
Not at all.
Let me see if I can find the Munchie Cheese. Oh, if I even remember how to spell these. Oh, these are hideous. Yes, this was. Here's the toys for it. The Munchie Cheese. This was a cartoon. I barely remember these. Does anyone remember the Munchie Cheese? I know they're hideous.
Oh my god,
they're hideous. I know. The Munchie Cheese. Yeah, this was a cartoon. Yeah, I spelled it wrong. There you go. There's the cartoon. The Munchie Cheese. Does anyone remember Fraggle Rock?
Yep. Let the music play.
Oh shit!
Worries for another day, or something like that.
Didn't they bring Fraggle Rock back? Let's see.
I don't know.
Catch up. Battle of the Planets. Look at that. Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man. Gotcha, man. All right. All right, guys, we're getting close to wrapping it up here. Let me just catch up to you guys really quick. Your comments. Let's see. Wonder Woman. Oh, yeah. With the amazing Linda Carter. Let's see. Box set of Tales from the Crypt. I might have to give in on that because it's cheap and there's no Blu-ray. All right. So we got Fall Guy was good. Okay. Borderlands was disappointing. Joker 2, that was the other flop. Thank you.
Oh my god, horrible, dude. What were they
That's
thinking?
the other one. That's the other one. We still haven't seen it yet. We're not paying money for that. If we're gonna watch it, we're watching it for free, and then we'll talk about it later. Ooh, Highlander. There you go. Highlander. Let's see. Okay. I'm catching up. Small Wonder versus Megan. Punky Brewster. What's going on, Cameron? Good to see you, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! TV series. Popples? Do you remember Popples? I don't remember Popples. Popples? Spiral Zone. Does anyone remember Exo Squad? Remember Exo Squad, Reggie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Didn't really watch that one, but I remember it.
Yeah. There we go. Exo Squad. McCloskey remembers. And one of the greatest shows of all time, up there with Headbangers Ball. When MTV used to play music videos. Thundercats, Animorphs. Awesome picks, guys. You guys have amazing taste in movies, video games, and TV shows. Yes. But this was a blast. Reggie, thank you so much, sir, for hanging out with us.
Yeah, man.
And, hanging out on the channel and streaming to your channel. That's right. Yeah. Hey, y'all know what you need to do. If you haven't already, if you're a fan of the video gamies, subscribe to The Radical Run. I have his link in the description box below. That's right. You love them video games. And don't forget to subscribe to old PhatSamuraiGuy if you guys are fans of movies. The holiday season is going to be is insane with my work schedule. So kind of coming back on a normal schedule for me and reviewing content and reviewing movies and putting out content in the Movie Dojo podcast that you can listen to on Spotify. All that stuff's probably going to be a while. But I'm having fun doing these live Q&As, hanging out with you guys, talking movies, shows, and games every Monday. I might do this every Monday until I get the ring rust off of me and come back and start having guests on the podcast again and talking movies and all that good stuff. And we do have some exclusive content coming to our channel members. You can hit the join button above or join us over there on Patreon. Me and Lady Phat are going to be talking about a lot of movies over there. Don't forget, stay tuned for Phat Samurai Gaming. A second channel is going to be coming out soon, and you can see how horrible I am. You can laugh You can laugh your asses off at how bad I am playing video games because it's fun. It's comedy. That's right. Laugh, have fun. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I'll be doing some stuff over there. Once that channel's up, I'll post it and let everybody know. But hey, thanks again for watching, liking, and subscribing. And we'll see you badasses on the next one. Take care, guys. Reggie!